all employees. I'm going to the platform. I am one of all employees. I'm going to the platform. All employees. All employees. Repeat, all employees. All employees. Repeat, I am one of all employees. I'm going to the platform. I am one of all employees. I'm going to the platform. All employees.
Um, Hi. Yo. Oh my god, bros. Shit happened, man. Shit happened. I slept in. Wow, 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 wow. What's good, y'all? All employees, absolutely. Alright, let me see. Hold up. People drop super chats. I don't know why. Why do y'all drop super chats for a crazy bitch like me, bro? Why do you do this? Do I deserve them? Have I earned them this time around? I can't even see them all. Hold on. Lou Flame for the 5 says, Cassie, please make your way to the stage. Show is about to start. Show started late. This show is brought to you by Ambien. Thank you for the 2 Lou Flame. Thank you. I don't know what Ambien is, but it sounds like it's something you rub around your asshole. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be making some very rash. I don't even know what to say. I could be making some serious mistakes here, but that's what it kind of sounds like, bro. For sleeping? Oh man. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We winging it today. We Hypnotic did say protect your booty hole. Yeah, you ain't lying, bruh. Holy shit, hold up. What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. Someone else dropped a super chat and I can't see it. You know I don't like to diss y'all like that and shit. Let me see if I can bring it up on the regular shit. Sponsored by Blue Chew. Oh my god. Let me see if who here is having sex? Like shit. Sponsored by Blue Chew. Oh my god. Huh? That sound crazy. All right, so it's not on the regular live stream. So now I got to go through the archives and shit. Let me see. All right. I have to acknowledge you. So I have to go through the archives. All right, let's go to the super chats. All right, so Omega dropped a 2, said Hypno just finished gooning to some Fox Girl hentai. Because I totally needed to know that was the information I need to know. Thank you. Thank you for the 2, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all guys, bro. I fucked up. I woke up super late. I don't know what happened. I went to bed early. Like, I literally, like, fell off the grid so early, and then I just forgot to set my alarm. I woke up too early. I woke up before I set... I mean, excuse me. I fell asleep too early. Excuse me. I'm still all fucked up. I fell asleep too early. So early that... I fell asleep before I could set my alarm. Secret Goon Squad meeting? Absolutely, Aaron. We do the Secret Goon Squad meeting every Tuesday. But, what y'all get from the summer sale, man? I bought one thing. I bought the Fate remaster. I know I might regret it. I've heard mixed things about it, but I don't care. I was like, fuck it. But, thank you guys for the super chats. You totally didn't have to. I'm undeserving, clearly. Just when you thought you got shit put together. Got Digimon Storytime streamer, nice. I caved and got FFT. What's FFT? I'm sorry, I don't know that acronym. Alright, I don't even, excuse me, punctuation, I should say. Hot off the presses, we gotta keep people informed of the Goon Log, absolutely. Now, what's good with you, Laura, Snuggie, Thomas, Lou Flame? Lou Flame, it's been a little minute, my brother. Welfare Goth, oh my god. C-Star, good to see you, Hani. Mr. Gamer, Philip, Demon Democracy, Silent Joker. It's good to see y'all, man. Hope you're having a good week. Adam, Kenneth, Omega, Nissan, Eyeless, Nelly. Nelly, I woke up late, my guy. Little Miss Anonymous, it's good to see you, fam. Angel, Fatal Phantom. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm back though. Hey, it's always good to see you, my guy. Boosh. You know you always welcome here. We're good, brother. 17 Crash. Good to see you, my man. All right, so RJ, Golden Apples. I'm playing Shin Megami Vengeance. What's your opinion? I have no opinion. I can't really speak on it, my guy. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant. I know very little, but people love Shin Megami Tensei that are fans of you know, Persona before Persona. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics. All right, Aaron, enjoy yourself, my guy. That's what it's all about, good brother. Yeah, this one dude on SNH like 2 weeks ago was crashing out on me because I said on Saturday Night Hypnosis podcast that I was likely gonna buy the what is it? It's crazy. I don't even remember what it was. Chartar, what's up? I did on 3DS, but didn't like the newer stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Um. Oh my god, bros, I'm all fucked up here. All right, Kiss Move. I heard Kiss Move is caving for the. God damn, he has. Yo, Kiss Move has a 20-minute video on the Xbox. Consoles going bye bye. Yo, so we gotta watch that shit. Hold up. We gonna have to watch that shit, really. Smooth is down bad. Battlefield 6 soon. Community game night. Demofo, yeah, we I know you work a lot and shit, but we could try to work it around your time, but yeah, I'm getting Battlefield 6 day one, so whoever's down to play, I'm down to play with y'all, man. Might get Pokemon AZ. Oh shit. I know, yo, I know Walu Flame ain't been around here these parts a little bit lately, man. He got that Nintendo Switch 2. Or nah, you talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 version or the Nintendo Switch version? No thanks. I could play with myself. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck! Gay.
Sound a little gay, my guy. I'm just saying. Lou Flame. Oh, did I catch you, Lou Flame? Did I catch you, bro? Because ever since that Switch 2 came out, I ain't seen you, my guy. I ain't trying to roast anything, but we noticed tendencies. We noticed some tendencies. Oh no, I have to put on my hair because my shit feels weird. Dude, I had to put myself together in like 2 seconds, so. Not yet, fam. I I'm exposed to Switch 1. All right, so the main theme of this stream was to talk about the reality that apparently there's rumors, all right, surrounding Xbox after really bad Xbox news. All right, Xbox Game Pass getting a price hike is not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. I think Kiss Move was capping for it, if I'm not mistaken. But all this stuff sucks. It sucks, but now there's even rumored to be more bad news as to the future of Xbox hardware. You think Xbox is done? I'm about to do a poll.
Congrats on the 6.66k subscribers.
Thank you, sir. My man Ben, thank you, good brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 2. Battlefield 6 got caught, so shook they turned off skill-based matchmaking. But isn't that only for the beta though? Because I don't think they'll turn off skill-based matchmaking for anything, bro. I don't think they'll do it. I heard that skill-based matchmaking was off in the beta, but that shit probably coming back, bro. They just experimenting probably to see how shit works in the grand scheme of things. Do it. All right, because I want to see overall. By the way, guys, we are live on YouTube, Kick, and Rumble, so take your pick on where you want to watch a stream. Matter of fact, I should probably make sure that is true, because I could be lying right now. I could be lying. Hold on. I need to make sure. I need to be sure, good brother. All right, so we live on Kick. And yes, we are live on Rumble, so take your pick on where you want to watch the stream. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm back, though. All right. We're going to do a poll because I'm interested to see, do you think Xbox hardware is dead? Like, after this generation? Simple question, yes or no? Will there be another Xbox console? Not whether you will get one, whether there will be one. Simple as that, yes or no? When can you dual stream? I dual stream now. There we go. The poll is up.
What's up, everybody?
Yo, I want to listen to. I don't know if I want to watch this or watch Kiss Move Cap. Yo! Golden Apples, what's good, my man? Thank you so much for the 2. I appreciate you. Good, brother.
Everything is an Xbox.
Oh, man. Apparently so, right? Adam, thank you for the 2, my guy. But it is interesting.
Consoles are obsolete, that's all you need to know.
Yo, demo for honestly, I do agree with you, man. Considering like people need to consider why consoles existed in the first place, right? They existed to be affordable ways to get gaming into the households of millions of people. That was the entire purpose of a console. That does not exist in 2025. The entire purpose of why consoles exist no longer is that in 2025. But thank you for the 2, Demo Flow. And I've been saying this, a lot of people just want to ignore it. A lot of console dudes, I understand that's all you know, but you have to consider why consoles were created in the first place and the reality that's not even a thing now. Is Microsoft really liquidating stocks? Lou Flame, I couldn't tell you about that. I really can't. I will say this first and foremost. I'm not the person to go to for that kind of information. I don't really do stocks. I don't really do business numbers. Like me and math, I'm a woman, bro. We don't do math here. So that's kind of the reality. I'm not the person to go to for that information. I'm just being real with you, bro. I stay away from that because I stay in my lane, All right, let me see. I want to check out the Xbox dudes. Are they on life support right now? And I fucks with some of the Xbox homies, man. Like Gaming Addict. Obviously, Demo Flow. Demo Flow, he fuck with Xbox, but he also fuck with the PCs as well. Where's our Ziggy cameo? Ziggy, come here. His fat ass flopped over. Ziggy said, "Please don't pick me up. I just want to sleep. I want sleeping treats." Right, Zig man? You want sleeping treats, little boy? Come here. Ugh. You're so fat. He's so sleepy. Look at that little. Aww. Aw, he just wants to sleep till it's dinner time. That's his thing. He's sleepy and grumpy. He's a grumpy old man. Even though he's 3. We want a dress stream cast? Oh my god. Yeah, good luck with that, good brother. My cat's birthday is tomorrow. Got her a cake. Oh, that's beautiful, Lou Flame. I love to hear stuff like that. Definitely, spoil your fur babies because they're only on this earth for a very short period of time, right? That's beautiful, brother. I hope that Kitty Cat has a great birthday and that they enjoy the cake that you got for them. What's up, Trunks? Good to see you. How old is Ziggy? He's currently 3. I actually have a date of birth for him. He turned 3 this past July 16th. There was one other person I wanted to watch. Oh yeah. No, you guys posted in the Discord. See, bros, I'm all fucked up, man. I'm all fucked up. And I do want to apologize to you guys because I didn't mean for any of this shit to go down the way it did. But we here now. I gave you a follow on Rumblecast. Hey, Kenneth, I appreciate that, good brother. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have like a notification for that on Rumble, but what the hell is this? Bro, we gonna have to go through some crazy shit this Thursday, man. I don't even know what to say. But we will be doing Xbox stuff, and then we're gonna do funnies. So we mix it up. Because I mean, like, honestly, Xbox going to shit, it does suck, bruh. It does suck, but we have to see what happens in the grand scheme of things, right? All right, here we go. I got Destin's video as well. We're gonna see what's up, good brothers. All right, let's watch Destin's video. You know what? Hold on. Kiss move for Destin. Kiss move for Destin. It is what it is. Absolutely, Nissan. We're gonna talk about it honestly here. And we're gonna see where the future goes, because we are in uncertain times, man. That's what it is. We're just in uncertain times. We don't know what the deal is, and we're still figuring shit out. But in the meantime, good brothers, we shall assess things for what they are, right? Honestly, and all that jazz. Make myself scarce. Let me make myself scarce real quick. All right. I have 2 Kiss Move videos, but I don't know
What's
which
up,
ones
everybody?
are we gonna get through. All right, we're gonna watch this one first. If Kiss Move get boring, I'm skipping him, bro. Kiss Move, sometimes he could be really entertaining, and sometimes motherfucker is a snore.
It's the best spot Kids Move, and I'm back with another video. And today, man, yo, when it rains, it pours, as it becomes an Xbox fan. You know, obviously, a couple weeks ago, we had what did Xbox do? No,
What did Xbox
it was
do?
a couple days ago. They raised the price of Xbox Game Pass.
Casualties, what's up?
You know, they raised the prices of the Xbox consoles.
We're assessing
a lot of things, but
we're assessing how Xbox fanboys feel about Xbox going bye-bye. Destin got lip fillers, or is that boy pouting? Oh man, yo,
man,
Nissan.
today, and you guys, doesn't sound like a broken record, but I am retiring my fandom. As an Xbox fan, bro. Like, not as a.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo! He's giving up being an Xbox fanboy. Oh shit! Yo, it's over. It's the end of an era. The best mod is retiring. Holy shit! Oh man!
Audio is low compared to Gooning.
I can fix it. I can fix it. I could fix him. I mean, what? I had to turn it up a little bit. His microphone is low.
Xbox fan boy. You know what I mean? It's like, it sounds ridiculous, but I know I've never trusted Microsoft. Only thing I've ever enjoyed that what Microsoft does is Xbox, but
you don't trust Microsoft, but you trusted Xbox to be a shiller of their brand for over like a decade now. Yo, Grooves Games, what's up? Huh? Like, I don't understand that, bro. That sounds crazy.
in this economy and in this this landscape of, first it was cloud, now it's freaking AI.
Thank you for the 2, by the way, Chart.
And now, like, when bad Xbox news comes, right, it usually it's followed by a whole scape of rumors, and then those scape of rumors slightly become true, if not full blown. Like, it all started back in 2024, 2023, when just 4 games to the whole slate and
He's not
all
even
that
60.
stuff. And we know how those rumors was breaking. They leaked this information, and then now this latest rounds of leaks, you know, it's the worst case scenario. It's the worst. it's the worst case scenario because it's like I'd rather Microsoft sell Xbox to a Facebook and Apple, somebody, so that Xbox can exist as a gaming platform. And
Bro, it's over, y'all. Bro, Xbox fanboys were like cheering on ABK deal,
Me
right?
and my family moved from Colorado to California. I hate being unemployed. It means laziness. I will be job searching so I can put food on the table.
Yo, C-Star, man, I'm wishing you the best, bro. Dude, look, you're unemployed. Please do not
Did you know
super
that
chat.
the Legion Go-To is over $1,000? Face screaming in fear.
Yes, Golden Apples. I know it's super expensive, but it seems to be the premium piece of hardware. I haven't seen like actual like, you know, details and all that, but at least on paper it has a real screen on it compared to the fucking Xbox ROG Ally X. I mean, it's expensive as fuck. I don't recommend spending any of that money on a handheld, but it doesn't look at least look nice. So yeah, I appreciate that. But C-Star, please do not super chat, bro. I just want you to make sure that you, first and foremost, are doing all right. You got your stuff together, right? You got a new job. After that, whatever you want to do with your money is what you do with your money. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But right now, unemployed, please do not super chat. I appreciate you being here, hanging out with us, especially if you're having a rough go at it. But I'm wishing you the best with getting a job and settling into your new, you know, where you're at now. And I'm wishing the best for you and your family. So, but just know that, yo, you got to give it some time, some patience, but you'll get what you want, man. Just keep working at it. Just keep working at it. Yo, Larry, what's good, my man? Hope you're doing well. Never have I been so wrong. I cheered because I hoped it would make Xbox competitive. Yeah.
I was hoping the ABK deal would get us some of those forgotten games back like Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Yeah, that worked out real well.
Yeah, no, I feel you with that, Casualties. Like, there's reasons why people were interested in the ABK deal in a positive way. And I think that was like, obviously we never know what's going to happen, right? But we imagine what might happen. And those are like fair assessments, right? So I ain't mad at you about that, Casualties. Thank you so much for the 5. For me, with ABK, I always said I'm not necessarily for nor against it, because if Activision existed on its own, it'd still be the piece of shit company that it is. And if Microsoft acquired it, it just, you know, it would just go into Microsoft. So, I mean, like, it was like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I was like, yo, I'm not neither for nor against it. Whatever happens. It doesn't really make much of a difference. And to me personally, it hasn't made much of a difference. But I will say this, a lot of us were not expecting for Xbox to be taken over by Microsoft Gaming entirely after ABK. I think that is really the monkey wrench that's been thrown into it, because before that, like you could tell that Phil Spencer used to run Xbox before ABK, and that it was all pretty much like Microsoft didn't care so much about Xbox at that point. They just kind of let, you know, Xbox team kind of do what they do, whatever, right? Then ABK, you know, they got the ABK acquisition, and then it's like Microsoft was like, all right, now we have to pay attention to Xbox and we have to push for profit. And now we're here. Things are all fucked up because Microsoft Gaming has stepped in to take over Xbox. And it's sad to see, because I think we would have had some real gaming shit on our plate if Xbox continued to run itself instead of being taken over by the mothership. You know what I mean? Activision would have sold to Tencent. Guys, look, the reality is, after COVID, these companies are realizing, yo, what's up, Oz? These companies are realizing that they are not going to achieve the profits or pass the profits they had during lockdowns. They realize this, but it's so detrimental to their company that they're not growing anymore since then. That's why Activision sold. That's why fucking EA just sold. Like, there's a clear, distinct reason that they sold. They realize that they have peaked 100%, especially with the way these companies run. Yeah, of course they're peaking. They've been peaked. I'm not. Is anyone here surprised? No. especially given what they're choosing to give us disrespectfully. Oz says, I don't want Xbox to go away. I still want competition between companies, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I mean, I would argue, was there really competition anyway? Like everyone for a while has kind of wanted to just stay in their lane. So, we do have a poll up, guys. We have 61 votes. And currently, as it stands, the poll says, will there be another Xbox console? And so far, 58% of you guys say no. I'm actually surprised as many people are saying yes as they are. To the stock market, a flat line might as well be a loss. Exactly. And they've either done one of these or one of these. Like, they've flatlined or worse. So that's what it's been since, pandemic lockdowns and all that shit. Microsoft kind of owns the market now. Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard, all owned by Microsoft. That as much as I get where you're going with it, and yes, Microsoft does control a substantial part of the market, but it's not the whole market.
A
It
alternative
is substantial,
to PlayStation
though,
and
absolutely.
Nintendo, just another player in the game.
Okay, bro.
Right. Microsoft, because the thing is what Microsoft does when things don't work for Microsoft, they give up, and they give up to the point like me rage quitting a game. That's how they give up. They give up like bitches, man. They give up like that.
Yo, he just exposed himself.
Exposed.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. He just exposed his gaming habit.
Like what they're about to do is not going to have an impact on anything. That's how they essentially give up. So the latest round of rumors is that Xbox will not move forward with the next generation console, whatever. That they're only going to focus on the software, the profitable software, the Call of Duties, the World at Wars, the Forza Horizons,
Beautiful, what's
Minecraft.
good?
Bulk of those games, really, the hardcore gamers don't really care about. You know what I mean? Some of us will play Call of Duty, some of us will play Forza Horizon, but in Minecraft.
Oz, you're literally too mentally retarded for PC. I'm just saying, bro. You're like low functioning autistic. There is no way. Motherfucker, take it back to the PlayStation, dog. Take it back to the Nintendo Switch 2 and the PlayStation, my guy. That's where you gonna end up at, brother. Damn, Ozzy gonna take that? Yeah.
Craft, World of Warcraft, and all that other crap. None of that. No, that's just not us. No, it doesn't serve us.
Oh man,
nothing.
I've known Oz for too long, guys.
You got to ask yourself,
Too
okay,
fucking long.
they raising the price of Game Pass. They realize they're not going to grow no more. Now, mind you, just to give you a heads up, when I used to complain about Xbox and growing Game Pass, majority of the Game Pass users exist on consoles. So once you stop selling consoles, once the console stop being your priority, your Game Pass subscribers are going to slow because your guaranteed Game Pass subscriber was going to come from a console user because a console user had no choice but to subscribe. Like, even if it was at the minimum tier, they had no choice but to subscribe. So that was an automatic.
It's so sad how pathetic it is. I mean, no, that's not true. But if you want to play multiplayer games that aren't free to play, then yes, it's true, 100%. Cass leveled up her sensor. I can't say the B word. Oh, man. To be honest, I don't know how that happened. There's only like 2 words that I have muted. There's only 2 words that I have muted, and I think y'all can guess what they are. One of them rolls off the tongue really well. The other one, I don't know why people say it because it doesn't. But motherfuckers say it, so it's gotta be banned. Why can't we say bitch? Thomas, you just said it, my guy. Yo, Boosh, your fucking YouTube handle. Thanks, Obama. Oh my god, your YouTube handle is so polluted. You can't even say the word bitch because your YouTube handle is so polluted, man.
Subscriber. Every new console you sell was a subscriber.
I can't even guess at the moment.
That was your only way. And when you stop prioritizing that, and then you still expect it to grow by millions and millions, it's like, bro, you can only grow at the rate.
Oh my god. one of my biggest haters accuses me of saying like the N-word with the ER behind closed doors, and I'm like, bro, motherfucker, it doesn't even roll off the tongue well. Like, I don't go to that word because it literally, like, first off, obviously, for the obvious reason, but it doesn't even roll off the tongue well. At least, yo, gay F slur, that shit rolls off the tongue so
You
well.
exposing player Essence last stream made my day.
Yeah, yo, beautiful. Appreciate it too, my guy. Yo, player Essence is such a fucking shill, my guy. Such a shill. So Nelly, we have people that literally hate me, hate my existence, and want me to get Charlie Kirked because I make fun of PlayStation. That I'm not being hyperbolic. I make fun of their games. I make fun of PlayStation. I shit on it. Therefore, this person is so irrational that they want me to get Charlie Kirked, and on top of it, they actually gaslight people in their community into thinking I'm racist. So while also neglecting to address the reality that I'm more than just white. I have been raised, all right, the person that raised me is my Puerto Rican grandmother first and foremost. So that's what I'm dealing with, my guy. So like, I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't say the N-word with the ER mainly, all right, besides the fact that it's disgusting, all right, but mainly because it does not roll off the tongue well, but gay F slur is always on deck. I'm just being real. I'm just because it rolls off the tongue well. You guys know I'm always gonna be honest, man.
Of you selling consoles, really? Yeah, PC is a bonus, cloud is a bonus. You kind of have to see what happens there. But your initial driver of Game Pass subscribers are on
all
consoles.
Three consoles suck,
so
yo.
yes,
You
the
ain't
growth
lying,
is
bro.
going to grow at the speed at the rate of your sales. Like
So like I said, Schizosaurus is only 2 words that are banned in chat. And those 2 are the ones. Gremlins are violent. I give everyone the F slur pass. See, even my not straight homies in the chat is like, you get the F slur pass, man. I mean, because like, we have to come to the conclusion, bro, that what are you gonna do, right? People are just gonna do what they do. And really, all we see now is just social control. Like, we have people actually gaslighting other people into thinking that they say deliberately racist shit, all to try and destroy their ability to reach out socially for others. You know what I mean? That's really all it is. Like, they want to limit your social reach by gaslighting others into believing that you're racist as fuck and you say the N-word with the ER behind closed door. Like, that's how pathetic our society is. We are some of the most bitch-made ass losers in society. And mind you, this isn't even a person who's black. They're actually an Arab. So, and they run around saying some things. It's like, huh?
that's common sense. It's like they don't realize where Game Pass subscribers is coming from. It's like they don't realize that. So now Xbox Game Pass prices up. I don't have the actual issue with that. Honestly, it is what it is, because I said what my maximum threshold was for Game Pass, and unfortunately, it just got there too soon, right? But my issue now is that now I can't trust you to move forward with next generation, because I was already teetering whether I go next gen.
Yo, the fact that anybody puts so much stake in Xbox Series consoles is kind of crazy to me. I personally bought an Xbox Series X, but that's because I would buy every console, every generation. That's no longer a thing for me. Given I can have a powerhouse all under one roof now, which was something that I didn't think of, 10, 15 years ago. Well, I'd say like 15 years ago. The fact that I can now have one powerhouse under one roof, why? Like, I'm not going to spread myself thin like I used to. I used to, every generation, every single one, as far back as I can remember, even like, I had PS1, N64, Dreamcast. Sadly, I missed out on Genesis, but that was because it was like before, You know, it was just before I started really gaming. I ended up PS2, Xbox, Dreamcast, GameCube. Like I always would get everything every generation, and I would figure out whether I liked it or not, right? That would be usually how it'd go, and I would have a main, but then I would have a side bitch. You know, that's always how it was for me. But I'm tired of spreading myself thin between multiple consoles. It's like at this point, there's no, especially if you're a AAA developer or if you're a console manufacturer, there is absolutely no reason why you do not have the funds to port these games to where you want me to buy them. All right, to where I buy games at, right? If you want me to buy and support your game, bring the fucking game to me, pussy. It's not my job to go to you. I'm just one person. You're a ultra mega fucking corporation. You can spend the money to port the game to where I buy games. If you want me to buy your game, bring your fucking game to me. That's it. That's it. There's no excuses anymore. Xavier, thank you so much for the gifting, my guy. Thank you. I recommend watching Ozzy Osbourne's documentary on Paramount Plus. Really? It's good? Back in the day, you had to have everything because each platform had a flavor. Now it's homogenous except for Nintendo. And yeah, I mostly agree with that. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, between PlayStation and Xbox, it's samey. Nintendo does have a little bit of its own thing. But in some ways it's like its own thing and it's like its own thing. I don't know whether to say that's positive or negative because I feel like Nintendo's just always lacking. Besides like the exclusives and whatnot, which is fine. But in every other regard, Nintendo hardware is always lacking to some extent.
Console, you know, I was interested in this backwards compatibility like chip that if it is a PC, it's like, all right, how are they going to allow me to get access to my?
You'd have a main /side ICH. You mean single moms?
I mean, who said they had to be single, my guy?
Gamming. Gay men. There's a correlation thinking face.
Yeah. Omega, thank you for the 2. Sir Lawrence, thank you for the 2. Jesus Christ.
Xbox One games, my Xbox 360 games, the games that aren't natively,
Y'all
there.
crazy,
you know what I mean?
bro.
So that's what I was curious
guys.
about. I really wanted to see that, but now it's like now I have to make this pivot where
Most moms are single today.
if we're
these
in
days,
a,
right?
a time where Microsoft, gives up like a little bit. just
Yeah,
the
no,
white
Aaron,
flag.
that's fair.
They
That's
do-
absolutely fair. Like when it comes to making the games, yes, I agree with you. But when it comes to like the hardware, the ecosystem, I always feel like it's lacking. So like in some ways, yes, it's different in a positive way, and in some ways, it's different in a negative way. If you understand where I'm going with that, but I agree with you. Yo, Elliot, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. Holy shit!
do that.
Thank you.
Your only
It means
options
a
are
lot,
PlayStation,
man.
Nintendo, PC, right? PlayStation, I'm sorry, is not a logical choice in this in the era of no competition. PlayStation is not a choice because they're not producing at a high level, right? They're only becoming
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I mean, look, I've made my thoughts known. I do not want console gremlins to come to PC. I don't. I'm sorry. Like obviously, if you're a console gamer and you want to learn the PC route, that's fine. I'm not mad at you about that. Just build your own PC. That's the step. That's the baptism by fire. Right, but I do not want console gremlins like the fanboys, the fucking weirdos, to suddenly just come to PC. I can make an argument for you to get a PlayStation, Kiss Move, because PlayStation is getting Xbox games anyway, and you could just stay there. It's a hop, skip, and a jump, bro. It's almost like you're just leaving one, just fit into what you're used to, my guy. Continue paying for your online, bro. We don't want you on PC, bro. I'm just saying. I don't got no problems with Kiss Move. I'm just consistent with it. I don't want console gremlins coming to PC. Too late cast them on PC. Oh shit. Yo, Battle Puppet, thank you for the 6 months. Says wee woo. That is the sound of a gooner leveling up in age today. Also, the wee woo is for the creaky joints that become more common. Video games. Yo, Battle Puppet, happy birthday to you, my guy. Wishing you the best, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a channel member for 6 months. But hope you had a good one, man. Trump voice. They gotta come in the legal way. They have to. Oh no. I can't do Trump voice, sadly. I wish I had like a thing that I could get to speak. They gotta come in the legal way. They have to. And they have to become PC users. They must learn the language and our culture. Facts. Fucking facts, bro. Like, cause PC culture is so different from console gremlin culture. It's a totally different bag, man. It's a different atmosphere, bro.
More expensive as well. And I'm not interested in rebuilding a library there. I mean, I have a place, so it's not the biggest thing. So it's not more. So I'm talking about for just the average Joe. Nintendo, same thing. I'm just not interested. You know what I mean? I prefer Xbox the console. Playing on Xbox the console. I feel like they made the best hardware. They had the best controller. Their games are good. It's just that for some reason, like,
Yo, Dark, what's good, my man?
Like it, and because people don't like
but
it.
I'm currently on Chapter 5 of Re4 Remake. I genuinely don't understand why Griffin Rage quit before he got past Chapter 1. It was easy, lol.
Wait, Griffin Gaming quit the game at Chapter 1? Bro, son. I'm a mediocre gamer. I'll be the first to say I'm a relatively mediocre gamer. Right? I will say I'm like a jack of all trades. I can pick up most types of games and run with it through the basics already, you know. Simple shit, right? That's crazy that I didn't even get past Chapter 1. That's fucking wild. I mean, given I was mostly Resident Evil 4 Remake is a game that constantly just has like this pressure on you the whole fucking game, it feels like, and it's so annoying. Honestly, I think that it's a good game, but I was annoyed for most of it because I just felt very pressured the whole time. And you know how you go through a game just gritting your teeth? Like, or you're in a situation where you're gritting your teeth the whole time. That was pretty much me playing through Resident Evil 4 Remake. I didn't enjoy it that much. It's a good game, but it's not my bag. But thank you so much for the 5. That's crazy. He quit after Chapter 1. What the fuck? Kids move in shambles right now? Absolutely. Why would you rebuild your library instead of just building it? Personally, for me, I don't have this problem because I've always been the one to buy everything everywhere. Whenever it was on sale, cop the same game on sale. Bro, I have like some games like Bayonetta. I own that game like fucking 4 times over. Like 3-4 times over. I own it. I had it on the Wii U. I sold my Wii U and all my games, sadly, but I did buy it on the Wii U. I bought it on PS4. I bought it on PC. Where else did I buy it for? I bought it for the Switch 2. Excuse me, the Switch 1. Like, if I can find it on a sale, I'll definitely cop it. Or if I really just want to play it wherever the fuck I want to play it, I just buy the fucking game. That's just always how I've been. So, like, for me, I don't have that problem with, I need to rebuild my library. I have like a lot of games everywhere.
They weren't able to sell. They weren't able to grow. Whatever they're trying to do. They've had like at one point had the best deals in gaming, whether it was Game Pass, whether it was the Xbox Series S. You know what I mean? They've had some awesome ideas and they just don't pan out. So now when you go to this, the nuke option, which obliterated, that's the worst possible outcome because the industry just Nintendo and PlayStation. I'm sorry, like I'm just not all that interested in. So now, luckily, Xbox has done, started this whole Play Anywhere thing and started porting their games to PC a lot early. So the crazy thing is, if I were to like back away from console and before the sync all the way ships, I'm not at a complete loss. I still have a library that exists on PC. So
no, we don't want you here.
Like, the thing I get worried about with this nuke option that's being leaked is because the one thing I found out once they start leaking stuff on Xbox, like 95% of it becomes true. It's just this one that seems so hard to believe. So it's like, okay, you're going to nuke your consoles, right? So Costco already stopped selling them, and then you got other retailers discontinuing them or.
My thing is, just because they're refusing to sell the systems anymore, it doesn't mean that the system is nuked, but that is telling. Like, bro, it was already a struggle bus to sell them just at regular price, right? Now now it's like, oh well, you got to sell it at this insane price. They aren't selling these consoles in stores. It's just literally a waste of floor space. That's the struggle. It's just a waste of floor space for these companies. But that should say a lot to their choice of pricing their consoles the way they chose to do it. That even the businesses that they have these consoles in are saying, yo, it's not even worth displaying. Imagine that, right? Atreus is one of the smartest in space. He got an awkward delivery of his points. It be like that sometimes. It's easy to rebuild your PC library. The games are hella cheap. And game keys help a lot. That's facts. I'm mostly a console gamer.
He wanted them to make it an arena shooter like COD. It was a really bad take.
Holy shit. Wait. Wait, who? Hero Culture. Who the fuck wanted that? Who? Oh, so you're saying that Griffin wanted Resident Evil 4 remake to be an arena shooter? What? I'm sick of the Xbox is dead argument.
Putting them on clearance. And
I mean, they
I don't know
deserve
what that
the
means
smoke.
for Amazon, Best
Honestly,
Buy, and Walmart.
There was a time where I didn't feel like that was warranted to say that, especially when people were getting positive things out of Xbox, cheaper console options, and the Game Pass option was good bang for the buck. Like it was a positive user experience, whether you like subscription services for games or not. That's an objective. It was a positive. It was easy for. I mean, one of my buddies bought a Series S for super cheap, and he doesn't have the best means, right? And he had Game Pass. So, how can I argue that experience that someone has where it's super affordable to jump into a new console and then super affordable to pay for the subscription service? You know what I mean? But now it's like, before that, people would say Xbox is dead anyway. So it's like, bro, but people are getting a positive experience from what they're offering, the price points that they're offering. So it's like, why would you do that, especially when you consider more than just yourself? You know what I mean? For me, it did. I didn't care about it personally, but I see my friends literally taking advantage of it. And so it's like, how can you say that? Now it's like, bro, Xbox is for nobody. Literally, they've created a scenario by raising the prices of the systems, raising the price of Game Pass. Now, Xbox, sadly, is for nobody. And that's when it is dead. When it's made for nobody, what's the point? I see no point in an Xbox at the moment. Exactly, Nelly. They've made Xbox for nobody, so there's no point of Xbox. Sad to say.
In Target, we'll see what they do. But if you go into a store, you look at Xbox shelf space, it's already like non-existent. You got a little area full.
Nissan, yes, they're technically farming for sure, but at the same time too, this is a massive blow to the space of console gaming or just gaming in general. Xbox is one of the big three, and things are really shifting for the bad overall. So
cards, controllers, and they might have a box console in there that you can buy, right? So it's already non-existent, right? So you have to look at yourself and say, okay, this is going to have some horrible ramifications, right? Because when Xbox quit,
I don't know what that means, Adam. Thank you for the 2, though. I'm so confused. He'll be right back with the Steam Deck. I don't know. Kiss Move already got a PC, so. Yo, Hypno! Thank you for the 15 months, my guy. Of the highest tier, baby.
When Microsoft quit, they quit hard and they quit fast.
They do quit hard. Not as hard as Google, but they do quit hard and fast. Pause.
You see what happened with Zoom and Skype and whatever. So you figure, okay, you guys just gonna give up on a 30
already dead.
Damn. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you so much for the 2, bro. Yeah, you ain't lying. I feel like they will bring out new hardware, but this whole situation left such a bad taste that it will 100% affect sales. It's gonna bomb. Absolutely. anybody with any sense at all would not buy an Xbox, the next Xbox, right? Why would you? There is no guarantee that Xbox will exist in the near future. I thought it was pretty bad last gen, going into this gen, but now it's like, bro, I definitely warn against it. As sad as that is, right? Because if they're offering a good, if they're offering something good, I mean, you want to give it its flowers, right? Even if they offered a good console, like an objectively good console, it's still not worth indulging in because there's no validity to the brand long term. PC Master Race, hell yeah.
Subscribers on consoles, you're not going to look to grow that. So some logic would tell me you bought all these studios to feed Game Pass and to become a publisher, but now since you're only looking at more profitable stuff, that doesn't leave room for people like Undead Labs, Obsidian, In Exile. Bulk of the studios that you have doesn't fit that picture. There's only a couple, and like a couple under Bethesda, a couple under Activision, and a couple under your own house. Everybody else is due to either be sold off or no need to exist because they don't have the flexibility of making those games. So now Xbox becomes a very dire situation, right? And you take that, and then what do you get rid of all your studios, and you just become a publisher publishing games on PlayStation and Nintendo and PC. So you're actually, I feel like you're doing yourself more harm there. And then what, you damage the brand so badly, what you do, sell it off, or do you close it down, shutter it completely?
Well, my thing is, like, is it doing more harm in the grand scheme of things? Because, like, it really just depends on how much money they spend on R&D for a new console, developing a new console, and then, putting the money to build these consoles and then putting it out there for sale. Like, it seems like they just don't want to do that anymore. And so I'm confused as to, would they be at a detriment no longer putting out a console? Like, is that a negative for them in terms of money? Because that's all, it seems to be all they care about in the grand scheme of things. Nelly said, I folded cast, I bought Ghost of Yote. I hope you enjoy the game, bro. I hope it's worth the money. Speaking of Ghost of Yote, oh my god, really. Hold on, let me see some shit real quick. I was being such a piece of shit. I had to bring up one of my all right, a cult classic. All right, it's a movie that I really enjoyed as a little kid because I wanted anything Bruce Lee. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie Dragon: The Bruce Lee Story. I used to love that movie. To be fair, I still like the movie, even if the dude that plays Bruce Lee neither looks like him nor, and he's really slow. But I still enjoy the movie for what it is. But I'll be making fun of Ghost of Yote by calling it Ghost of the Dishwasher. So I played this little clip.
You come back to me. I put you back in the kitchen, wash dishes to pay back loan. By that time, you're no longer young, you're no longer handsome, you're nothing but a dishwasher. You come back to me.
Yeah. Yo, that scene always fucking had me dying. Oh my god. You are nothing but a dishwasher. Yo, that shit had me dead. You hated that movie? Bro, I fucking loved that movie growing up. To be fair, I saw it when I was like 4. Yo, I was like, that is like the perfect that is the perfect throwback for Ghost of Tsushima becoming Ghost of the Dishwasher. I had to, dog. I couldn't help myself.
What's up? Absolutely. Bunch of people without jobs. The industry is actually in disarray because even though you suck at what you do, you were a force in
absolutely
the business
flame.
because
It is guilty pleasure,
and a lot of those games you make are high volume sellers or high volume usage rate. So this move, right, doesn't only kill Xbox, it negatively impacts the industry if true. So it's like,
I mean, but here's the problem: the industry is already dying. It's literally like, dude, how can you care? Like objectively, I'm not saying this as like a Xbox hater. No, I'm just saying, how could you realistically care about affecting the industry negatively when the industry literally is dying? It's literally taking advantage of us. It's a leech on our fucking life force. All right, because of how poorly the industry has become. All right, like things are not affordable. Things are not reasonable. The industry takes advantage of us. How could we care if this negatively affects the industry when the industry is already complete, total fucking poison? It's sad to say.
At this point, sell Xbox. I'm not interested in. I'm sorry. I'm just not interested in PlayStation like that. To make PlayStation like the last time I've primarily been a PlayStation gamer was PS2 days, bro. That's well over 20 years. I can't. I'll play whatever I feel is good, but not enough to where I'm just gonna. This is where the place I'm gonna play. My kids, they still young. I can do that for them. That's fine. For me, it's like, okay, that's not going to work. I'm never going to play it until last time I heavily played on the Nintendo platforms right around the time I was playing on PS2, which was the GameCube. Not doing that. I'm sorry.
Bro, it's crazy because children are now wanting to dive into PC gaming. That Roblox shit especially, which is kind of obviously we know what's up with Roblox, but yeah, kids want to be on PC more than I think ever. It's kind of weird. It genuinely is weird. Even normies are starting to gravitate towards PC. So it's definitely a weird space. Things are changing. You guys may not see it right now, but things are really changing. Sus blocks, exactly. Jamba zombie.
So the only logical choice
The
here
culture is
is
changing.
PC. That's the only logical choice, and now I have to kind of really. I will probably keep an
Bro,
Xbox Series X around
consoles are
because
seen
if they
as
don't
for
make another
old
hardware,
heads
this
now.
is going to be
Imagine that
a
shit.
decent retro platform, unless they do something like shut down the servers or something and make the Xbox not work. Then it becomes a brick, and then you got to say whatever. No, I put nothing past Microsoft. Any rumor you can spread around them, there's a possibility of it being true. And I always expect Xbox, since the whole 4 games, I expect them, whatever they say they won't do, I expect them to do 10 times worse. So, and that is scary. So this is not a good thing. You know what I mean? It's not good at all for Xbox gamers, and it's not going to be good for PlayStation gamers either. You guys are celebrating this. I know this is what you all really wanted for some strange reason.
Yeah. Like I will say this, it's pretty fucking obvious that PlayStation fanboys wanted this to happen. Even though it does make things fucked up for them in the long run. 100%. 100% fucks things up for them in the long run. They don't realize it. They're ignorant to it. But yeah, they're celebrating this, and it's so weird because they've been celebrating. Like I can understand celebrating getting Xbox's games 100% because like obviously more games for more gamers. We support that realistically, right? But they other than that, like there's really them celebrating the death of Xbox. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, and it really does affect it. In the grand scheme of things, it can affect the industry negatively, even if the industry is already poisoned. It can, but what are you gonna do, right? Which is crazy because PlayStation is just going to have more of an advantage. Absolutely, and really more so, they're gonna be able to more effectively take advantage of their users.
Isn't like for some reason the hobby,
Yeah,
the
like,
industry couldn't
ponies
coexist
get
with
off
3
to Xbox
platform
dying
owners, and
more than they
everybody
get
had
off to their own
be in
games.
love with PlayStation and love PlayStation. Otherwise, they hated you, or they stress you out, or you're always in some sort of stupid online debate.
You've been on PC
But
since the
now that
80s, yo.
in
Shout out
reality,
to you,
one of them
17
is
Crash.
about to go, and then all you have is left with PlayStation, who's been producing about 1 game a year. And now you can brag like that games are by default exclusive because there's no other platform to put it on other than PC. In that case, that's just circa PS2 2001.
Yo, why does this mic keep ringing? Am I crazy? Am I going deaf or something to where I'm like hearing a ringing noise? Because I think that is a normal thing when you're starting to go deaf, but it sounds like there's like a light ringing in his microphone. I could be crazy, or maybe something in the house is going off. But I don't hear it now that I paused it. So for me, I had a PC back in like the really late 90s. I had a Packard Bell with Windows 98.
2000 and 2002 maybe. You know what I mean? So at that point, yeah, like, so what does this mean for Grand Theft Auto? What does this mean? Like, you know what I mean? Do they even bother launching on Xbox if Xbox is not a viable platform, is not an option? If Microsoft is self-sabotaging,
Why would they not?
I'm sorry for the beeping. It's my coffee machine.
Oh, it was him. I was ready to say, what the fuck? Dude, of course, despite, even if Xbox is a dead end, which, I mean, they're still going to launch it on Xbox. Like, what are you talking about? Like, because guess what? Guess what? If their users, if Xbox users decide to leave the Xbox space, right? Well, they go to PlayStation, for example. Oh, well, I can buy GTA 6 again, and my information carries over, right? My save data carries over, at least for the online, right? And they just continue from there. It's more money for them. Of course they're going to launch on Xbox. There's still millions upon millions of users. There's still like over 30 million users to get money from. What the fuck are we talking? Yo, this is why I don't understand. Like, console gremlins are crazy, bro, because they bring up some of the most insane points that make zero sense at all. Like, who cares if Xbox dies in the next 5 years, right? Who gives a fuck? Because they're still gonna get millions upon millions of dollars from millions upon millions of users on the Xbox. That's it. Like, what, you think Rockstar is looking out for your best interests? Take-Two? Like, no.
It's
They don't give a
self-sabotaging
fuck.
its platform. It's making it more unattractive. Should developers
Bro,
really start,
turn off
when you're
your
producing
coffee
games,
pot, motherfucker.
prioritize the
God
PC
damn.
version as option? But that's on Rockstar for not making like PC day one as well. You should always want to do that in some way, some fashion. But
I've already said this. I will not be buying GTA 6 until it comes to PC. And even then, if I don't like something about GTA 6, I just won't buy it altogether. We'll see what happens. Because I don't like GTA 5. I tried my absolute hardest to like GTA 5, and I hate everything about it. So,
yeah, I really don't know. I'm actually
is that a
nervous
truck backing up?
okay, like I said, Xbox. I don't know what Xbox is going to do, but I don't like their options.
We use
Usually, you
Q
pick up
Basic
something on a
and
rumor that you can live
DOS.
with, that you can deal
Shit,
with.
I'm old.
Like
Yeah,
the
you're
whole
old.
multi-platform.
17
But hey,
crash.
if that's what it takes for Game Pass to remain, for them to sell games on PlayStation, and you sell games, you still make money on Game Pass, and you're making money on the back end for PlayStation. My thing is, right, if you said Call of Duty lost you $300 million by putting it on Game Pass, even though I think I do think
That's not the whole truth, though. That's only half of it.
I think that's not exactly true, because wherever you lost it, I felt like they gained it somewhere. They had that game.
Absolutely. 100%. They're only telling you half of the truth. Yes, they lost out on sales for Call of Duty, but they didn't tell you how much they made on microtransactions versus other years prior. So, to me, I don't really accept that. That's just what they want to tell you to justify the fuck shit that they're trying to do. That's it.
Gained it in Game Pass, maybe not all the way, but my thing is, if you just determine like, okay, this was a bad idea.
The beeping's grinding my gears. I keep looking at my fire
Black
alarm.
Ops 6 was your test run. You don't have to do it with Black Ops 7. You really don't have to do it with Black Ops 7, right? Now you'd be like, you know what? This is the only protective game we really can't do.
Yeah, I never had Windows 95. I tried it at like other people's houses,
for the first 6
but I only had
months.
98.
A lot of these games, like, because if Call of Duty, like I said, comes out every year, 6 months, make it retail only. It's month 6, then you throw it in Game Pass. Like, that's how you do it. It's like they can't think. There's a lot of people in this world that are either so rich they're stupid, or they're so smart they're stupid. I've never seen a smart, logical person. Like, every time I come across people that have so much money and so much smartness, they're dumb when it comes to just logical shit. Like, I don't understand what's so hard. Why is it that a company like PlayStation, right, can take L's, right? There's nothing that has stopped PlayStation from to be able to continue its thing. It's common. We sell games. We still do exclusives. We sell consoles. There's nothing that has stopped them. Like, no L they've taken has forced them to pivot, like, in a way that, and Microsoft has quadrupled the money. Like, my thing is that this is why I wish, like, Xbox was owned by a company that was only in gaming, because they will be willing to take the hits, as much hits that they can, because PlayStation can take hits and it just doesn't matter to them. It's like PlayStation's richer than Xbox, right? It's like PlayStation's richer than Microsoft, because they can take the hits and they weather the storm, they survive them, and it's business as usual. Well, Microsoft can't. The thing is, I don't know what to do anymore, right? So I was like, I probably will retire gaming, like from the gaming as a hobby, probably in the near future.
Bro. Dude, imagine this being the reason why you stop gaming. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Imagine this being the reason why you stop being a gamer. Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That's insane, my guy. That is truly fucking insane. Nah, dude, Xbox has been so uninteresting to me for so long that it's so easy to wean myself off of them. You know what I mean? Personally. Like, yo, I swear, bro. And I'm not trying to be funny, because there's a lot of people that don't want to like rebuild their library. But if you're literally going to leave the space because you're stuck on a platform, your entire library is stuck on one platform, and we're talking about like hundreds of games that are like fucking between $5 and $20 now, like that's sad. That's fucking sad to me. That's fucking sad, because I haven't look, and I realize I'm crazier than the average person. I'm willing to do some things that the average person's not willing to do. That's completely fucking fair, but I have always made it a priority to always build up my library with games that I've already had on any platform that I choose to make my main platform, my main daily driver. I've always been that type of person, and I didn't really think too much of it. It's just, oh, wow, this game that I bought fucking 5 years ago is like $3. Bought. All right, like, oh, this game that I bought last year is $20. All right, fuck it. I feel like playing it right now, and I want to play it right here, right now. I don't want to go to my old shit and play it there. No, I want to play it right here, right now. But I don't know. I'm just that type of person. Like, I just want to play games where the fuck I want to play them at the time I want to play them. So I end up buying games over again when I feel like it. But I definitely am a sales whore. 100% I'm a sales whore. But if like hundreds of games that you own on your platform that you could easily buy for super cheap over time elsewhere is what's gonna make you give up gaming, like, you sound like the entire circus, my guy. Like, please put on the red nose.
Because I'm not interested
Yo, what's up,
in games
Drewski?
that much where I'm.
We watching kids move, cope and see
hasn't been my
about
preferred way to
Xbox
play.
giving up.
Neither is Nintendo. PC is a hard convert, right? Because I have to like treat it like a console, but it's not. It's just
No, we don't want you here, bro.
platform, bro. Like, it's like, what the hell? Like,
We don't want you here, bro.
We need another platform. Like, I feel like this pivot that Microsoft makes is going to destroy.
You don't believe in
the industry
buying?
such a negative way, and everybody's celebrating
No,
this
and that's fair. Tiger King, that's completely fair. Not everybody has money like that, though. I do understand that perspective. But even like you're saying, you don't believe in buying, there is other options too. You know what I mean? Like you can get it how you get it, but if the fact that you already amassed this giant catalog on one platform and that's just gonna make you quit gaming altogether, like, bro, I'd rather you go steal the fucking games again, because it's technically not stealing. You already own them. You just want to play them. Like, you have that option. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, this is what's gonna stop. This is what's gonna stop you from gaming. Like, that sounds insane to me. It can't be me. It definitely can't be me. But I understand the perspective where you're coming from. But I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, you technically don't even have to buy the fucking games. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from playing video games. Not the past. Definitely not the past. The future, I will say this, the future might make me consider becoming a retro gamer, but the past ain't stopping me from gaming. Not right now.
people are so focused what's going on with Xbox, they realize PlayStation has literally put out like one game in a year. They haven't had to, like, it's like, and people are satisfied. Stop. And people aren't satisfied with that. You know what I mean? How can you be satisfied with that? And the thing is, it's like, and now imagine.
But because PlayStation, oh my God, because PlayStation got your games now. Right? Like, they don't want, like, honestly, console gremlins don't want to admit this, but third party's been literally carrying this entire generation. Without third party, bro, this generation is a complete total fucking wash. Third party been carrying it. Like, literally, like, last generation, PlayStation was the example in terms of, like, hey, these are the types of games that we could have. And then PlayStation got super stagnant because their games are now worse than last generation. These newer titles that come out are worse. And so now it's like, well, third parties had an entire generation to catch up. And now third parties carrying it for them.
There's no Xbox. And whatever Xbox is producing, they're just another EA. Because EA is going to be defunct anyway.
Right now, he's just coping and seething that Xbox might be done with consoles, and he doesn't know where to go.
Yo, gaming's in a bad place, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it because somebody on the end of
it. Here's the problem. So when it comes to the console, like if Xbox was business as usual, gaming would be amazing to him. Even though he'll ignore everything else that's been going on, the entire industry, bro. Just as long as Xbox is business, and it's the same thing with PlayStation, motherfuckers, bro. If PlayStation was business as usual and they weren't putting their games on other platforms, oh my God, everything's perfect. Just as long as you don't get my fucking games. Like, that's the sad reality of console gremlins, bro.
Gaming has been ripping developers and publishers off because gaming never really shouldn't have been this expensive, right? Never.
Yeah, Lou Flame, that does suck. I never got to play it though, sadly.
Right? Somebody should have gotten smarter with gaming at Xbox or anywhere, because at the end of the day, gaming is a form of entertainment. You should have been competing or trying to get people off of movies, off of Netflix. That's what you're competing for, time, because gaming takes time. Making all these dumbass, bloated, long-ass fucking games, right? Expensive-ass games. Nah, you should have been making 5-hour games that could be beat 5 times with different outcomes. That, you know what I mean? You got to compete with people when people are watching Netflix and Hulu. You want them to be playing video games. That's where the marketing should have went to try to get people off of other not devices, but off of other mediums, because gaming is only so big. It's like, how can I get them to?
Huh? What? Gaming is ever expanding, my guy. I zoned out for a second and came back too, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yo, this is insane. Bro, kids are born every fucking day, my guy. These are future gamers. Gaming is an ever-expanding medium. It's just that what he's not saying here, is console gaming is dying. It's on borrowed time. Bro, consoles are now seen as for old heads. Kids want to be on PC and phones, and a little bit towards Nintendo Switch because it's portable. All right, fucking everybody, like, dude, even normies want to be on PC and on mobile. Consoles is going to the wayside for the old heads, man. That's the thing. Console gaming is not growing. Everything else is.
Stop watching less Netflix, less Hulu, and playing more Xbox or more PlayStation, whatever. That's how.
Yo, Sirloin, you racist as fuck,
it's
bro.
It's a battle for time, a battle for money.
You wildin', dog. You racist as fuck.
It all. But if there's no Xbox, man, and we could all be overreacting to a rumor, but the last big negative Xbox rumor turned out to be true.
Yes, Drewski.
And
but
it's been.
I agree with you, Drewski. It is like short games are fine, but like the way he's trying to strategically place, like the strategic reasoning behind why he thinks short games should exist makes zero sense. That's the problem.
Downhill from there on.
Oh,
I just
man, Lou Flame. You should have never admitted that openly.
All these publishers operate without a console. And
you
how does game
mobile
has a future
gremlin?
About 80% of its subscriber base is on a console. So, again, like I said in the X tweet, bro, to all the people that's been
Yo, Mustang, what's good, my man?
freaking bothering Xbox users or spend your days shit talking Xbox and Xbox fans, bro. When the Xbox finally sunsets, don't say shit to me because we got nothing to discuss. Hopefully you're gaming and happily gaming, enjoying gaming. Hopefully you're just playing video games because there's shit to discuss. There's shit to discuss. Nothing. We ain't friends. We ain't none of that. We got nothing in common.
Fuck
the only
you,
thing
bro.
we had in common was gaming. We just did it on different platforms. Fuck Microsoft.
Yeah, well, really, at the end of the day, we know why Kiss Move is mad, bro. His angle in gaming, like his angle to the discussion of his side of gaming is dead. That's what it is. And it's like he no longer has an angle. And it's like at the end of the day, you just chose wrong, my guy. It be like that. It be like that. You chose the wrong angle. It was the shorter angle. You got the short end of the stick. And that's what's like killing him, bro. That's what's killing him. He has an entire channel that's dedicated to being an Xbox fanboy. That angle has depreciated immensely over the past 10 years. Absolutely. And that's really where I would be mad. I would be mad, but guess what? I started off, dudes, when I started this channel, I purposely made my YouTube handle, my YouTube name, not gaming centric. All right, I chose to never really pick a side in terms of console war shit. Right? And I've always kind of kept my channel open-ended because I don't want to become a niche discussion topic, right? Channel, you know what I mean? I want to talk about gaming as a whole in different ways. And these dudes put themselves in a corner off rip well before I even made my YouTube channel, you know? He's unemployed now. Oh man, that's rough. Why hasn't dude expanded his content? Because it's the defeatist mentality, bro. I think the thing is Kiss Move, he's a Weapon Wheel podcast panel member. So he gets a check anyway. And there's just less incentive to really care about his personal channel, even though I think that's the opposite mentality to have. So he's been kind of lazy with it, and Black Bond was the same way. He was super lazy with his channel when he was a Weapon Wheel podcast member. Then he got the fucking boot. And yeah, he regretted all that shit. But the problem is Kiss Move has created a channel that's dedicated to be an Xbox fanboy. And that's what his viewers look for, right? Like there's a reality. Once you have an audience wants a specific thing. And when you're so niche like Kiss Move is, it's harder to change your course. So that's his struggle. But I will say I think he's been making more content lately. Not completely, but I think that Black Bond shit put a foot up his ass like, oh man, I could be next. Xbox channels are nothing but echo chambers. Yes, they are. I will say though, sometimes there's some of the most entertaining echo chambers. Xbox dude, bro, make no bones about it. Xbox dudes have had to be more entertaining than ponies for a while because Xbox is shit the bed so bad. So I will say that Xbox dudes be actually kind of be entertaining sometimes. The Kiss Move, sometimes he's entertaining, sometimes he's fucking awful, but. All right. I want to see Destin's video. Weapon Wheel podcast is ass. AGS podcast way better than them. I need to watch AGS a little more often. Yeah, I don't watch Weapon Wheel podcast. They put me to fuck to sleep. And honestly, they have one of the most cancerous dog shit ass communities. So if you just search my name in there, yo Nelly, you could just search my name. Just type in like Cassie in the search for Weapon Wheel Discord and look at all the nasty shit motherfuckers say about me, bro. I don't even talk to the motherfuckers, but they always, bro, they always got my name down their throat. It's fucking hilarious.
What up, Caslurk?
Yo, my man. Mikey, what's good with you, brother? Appreciate you pulling up, dog. Yo, Aaron, what's good? Said Xbox channels are way better than these pony channels. Pony channels only relevant when they're talking about Xbox. And, you know, despite me and Aaron constantly throwing hands on the Solid Cash chat, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. But what's good with you, Aaron? Hope you're doing well. Look at them pouty lips. Bro's asking for it. I'm taking that. Yo! Nissan is gay. That's the gayest shit I've heard, bro. That's gay and assault. That's crazy.
Yeah. You're exposed, bitch.
Oh man, that's insane, bro. That was really gay. There's one more for good measure. Destin looks like my aunt. Let me get her number. I mean, what? Yeah, that's some crazy exposure. All right, so Destin says Xbox hardware exit rumors go viral as Sam's Club drops Xbox.
Rumors are swirling that Xbox is about to get out of the hardware business. These rumors come at a time when Sam's Club
They're gonna
is
have to.
drastically
No one sells their shit
reducing the
anymore.
price of all of their Xbox
You have the
stock.
pony
You can get a
song?
really good
Which
deal
one?
on an Xbox right now if you want to get one at Sam's Club. But let's talk about what we've learned about this story and what.
Well, Nelly, Weapon Wheel podcast members get a check, so they ain't going. Plus, they have a massive audience, so that's just what it is. But yeah, I'll be pulling up to Solid Cast. You see me in the chat every week for Solid Cast. I fucks with Solid Cast. They're actually entertaining. So shout out to Blaze and Jack Move and my man Lazy as well. Anyways, back to lurking. Have a good stream. Appreciate you, Mikey. Thank you, brother.
What was said about the story right now. First things first, let's talk about where this rumor originated. Now,
Nelly,
we have the
money's
story
money,
here
my
from
brother.
Insider Gaming.
Money's
Here's
money,
the long and
man.
short of it.
Money's hard to
Rumor,
come
the
by.
future of Xbox software publishing as next console generation faces doubt. So people are thinking that Xbox is getting out of the hardware business. So where is all of this coming from? Well, it's our old friend Sneakers SO. He has leaked several stories about Xbox, and here is what he says. Without going into too much detail, not long after the last round of layoffs, next one should be coming in Q1 26, by the way, just for the record, that is at the end of October, and is going to be just as massive as the last one. Some rumblings out of Xbox started coming out that were a little bit hard to believe. The ramifications of the COD Game Pass gambit not working out were just starting to get properly measured. But the thing that really stuck out to me was that suddenly really concrete plans for actual Microsoft Xbox hardware went from being definitive to up in the air, which was really
Spec, what's
startling
good with you, my man?
given that this thing was meant to be out relatively soon. It was one of those situations where despite folks being told, hey, we want to pull the trigger on this in 2026, the steps you would need to take in the lead up to delivering a new console gen weren't being met. Lots of things that were sure things started getting pushed. The Costco retailer pulling Xbox, and apparently they are one of many that we'll soon learn about, told me all I needed to know. To sum it up, the future of Xbox is software publishing, with a significantly honed-in focus on profitable IPs, COD, World of Warcraft, Minecraft, Candy Crush, Forza Horizon, cloud gaming being the home of the Xbox platform, transitioning Game Pass into basically becoming the point of entry subscription for xCloud access, which will continue to drive its price tag higher, by the way.
Dude, that is something that people are not understanding here. The main focal point of this change in Game Pass is the cloud gaming. 100%. They wanted to offer cloud gaming to everybody because that is Xbox's future is cloud gaming. And they want to make sure that all of their users can have access to it, even if they have to get the most expensive tier, which is the $30 Game Pass tier, to subsidize the cheapest tier. That because cloud gaming is expensive. It's an expensive investment. And Xbox is like, fuck it, we'll just use the highest tier to subsidize the lowest tier and be able to offer everybody cloud gaming so that everyone starts to get used to it. That's their main goal. That's the reason behind all of the Game Pass changes. That is the main reason. I'm telling you guys. They want cloud now. They don't care. Yes, they're do everything is to develop their cloud gaming infrastructure further and further, and really adjust you guys to playing games how they want you to play your games. That is the main fucking goal for them. Do not underestimate these cocksuckers. They do not give a fuck. They do whatever they have to do to gaslight you into accepting what they want. That is always the case.
They aren't done there just yet either, and releasing their software on any device that has a marketplace and users willing to buy their titles. Maybe some OEM thing will take up the Xbox name, but given what is clearly a collapse in favorable mindshare and faith in said brand, I'm not even sure a third-party OEM is going to want to have an Xbox console by the time Microsoft is done with their reorienting of the division. So that is the post that has kicked off all of these rumors saying that Xbox is getting out of the hardware business. Well, the director of research and insights at Nico Partners, who posts many analysis about this, says every few months there are rumors that Xbox will exit the hardware market, but this announcement was 3 months ago, and my opinion, do expect them to continue releasing dedicated gaming hardware. It just won't be the closed ecosystem boxes like we've seen before. I have said for years that the next generation of Xbox consoles are basically going to be PCs. They're going to be more open. You're going to be able to install.
I think that that's one part of it. I also think that they will offer cloud devices too. I think that there will be the really expensive fucking PC handhelds, or like PC Xboxes, whatever the fuck you want to call them, right? But I also think that they're going to make cloud devices that are cheap entry points, because they want to get everyone on here, right? And paying, right? Long term. If all you have is really expensive PC, Xbox devices, yeah, like you're fucking cooked, right? So they're gonna have to offer, they have to offer an equivalent to the console that's affordable, right? And so they're gonna probably offer you like cloud devices that you just plug into the TV or whatever. So with a controller, that's what it's gonna be.
Steam, and that means you're going to be able to install PlayStation games or literally whatever you want from any of the PC ecosystems that you have. I think that we will potentially see them move away from hardware. I know Daniel says they're going to do one more console generation, but I do question, what does it look like? I don't know, that would be 10 years from now once that console generation ends. I do wonder if we've seen a drastic change in how Microsoft does business. So continuing on though, Jez Corden had something like 5 minutes ago. It said, no, Xbox's next-gen console hardware plans aren't canceled for now, but it's a problem that it was really easy to believe. It is really easy to believe, honestly. I don't really know what's going on over at Microsoft. It is very strange that we get an announcement of a price hike for Xbox Game Pass. There's rumors now that they're going to do a free tier where you can watch an ad and then get game time so that you can play your games. And the tiers just aren't a good value anymore, in my opinion. Once you go to that $30 mark, and the justification for that $30 mark is the fact that you get a Fortnite thing that I don't want, you get Ubisoft Plus, which I don't want, and then all the regular things. And then on the PC Game Pass side, it's just like, well, nothing's really changing. It's still the same experience you've always had, but you get less now. It just doesn't really make any sense. Anyway, let's go back to Jez Corden's report. So today, rumors began to swirl across the internet that Xbox is planning to exit hardware and move entirely to Xbox Cloud Gaming as the primary way to access content. I can confirm via very trusted sources that this isn't true, at least for now. But that at least for now
Yeah, at least for now, bro. It's like, that's been the case this whole generation with Xbox. This isn't true for now. And then for now, for now goes by the wayside eventually. FTW was good, loves Steam, but I always think about going more games on GOG. I think that both are absolutely fair. I think GOG should get more support, even if I'm kind of a fraud with that. 100%. I'll be honest with you. I don't buy many games on GOG, but you'll never see me shit talk GOG. This is why I will forever collect plastic boxes with the discs. And I feel you on that, Nelly, but even it's so hard to say because like physical media collecting is it's in such a weird space, and it's like slowly teetering to worse territory. So that's kind of the struggle with that. At this point, like Like for me, I've been mostly collecting old games, physical copies of old games. I still have a box that I was supposed to do an unboxing of video, of some games that I ended up buying from Steel Collectibles, and I still haven't. I've had that box for months, and I still haven't fucking did the video yet. But the thing is, I don't know if that's what you guys want, because YouTube's just in this weird place where I don't really know what people want with videos and what's gonna work. So that's kind of been the struggle. Fuck ads and gaming, yo, for real, Thomas. You ain't lying about that. Cass wins Funnies. Funnies is going to be like in about a half hour or so.
Multiplier is a real problem. How can we know what will be true next quarter? And that's the whole thing. Xbox has this history
Exactly,
of
bro.
saying this is concrete, this is what's happening, until it's not.
Cass, I posted something good. Funnies, you'll love smiling
Hey.
face with horns.
That's what's up, Devastator. I got you good, brother. That'll be one of the first things we watch. Thank you for the 2.
He confirms that, or he reminds us that it was his sources that confirmed
Open
the
that hole and give
existence
the
of Xbox Series
game
X
some
and X,
attention.
their
Alright,
specs, their
I'm gonna have
price,
to
in
work on that.
addition to reports on the canceled Cloud Keystone console. He says, I've asked multiple trusted sources, many of whom spoke to me on the above devices previously, which turned out to be true, but what Xbox's present hardware posture is. For now, it remains unchanged. The question is, what does it mean after some of these shakeups at Xbox? I'm going to talk about it in just a second, but we know Altaf, for example, is taking over Satya Nadella's role, and to me,
Honestly, do not trust Xbox. 100% don't trust them. All of what they're saying is what they want you to know right now. It's not the truth. It's not the truth, especially when they wholeheartedly look. This is something we can all agree on. Whether you're an Xbox dude, a PlayStation dude, PC dude, Microsoft is changing the way that they push gaming 100%, and they will not tell you the whole truth off rip, because they know that the transitional phase is scary. It's going to be scary. It's going to be weird. And to let you in on all of the details, day one will make you leave. So they're always going to be telling you lies or half truths or whatever have you. They'll never tell you the whole truth. That's why you absolutely have to assume the worst. And you cannot trust them at face value. All right, Lord Dragneel, take care of yourself, good brother. I think I caught a cold. Oh man, take something now. Before you go to bed, take some. It doesn't have to be posted on YouTube. That's fair too. That's fair too. I might make it a channel membership thing, maybe. Because YouTube is just so weird now that I don't even know what to post. You know what I mean? Like I'm genuinely confused on what to even post. That's kind of the struggle bus with that.
me, that is a political and internal politics maneuver so that changes can be made potentially that Satya Nadella wants. Here's what Jez Corden says, though, in the last part that I thought was important. From what I've been told, the hardware plans are not even up in the air and remain firmly Xbox's path forward. Xbox Series X and S hardware production has not ceased, and new stock will go out to retailers at its usual cadence. Well, here's the thing about that regular stock. About 28 days ago, and a lot of people are reporting this like it's new, but 23 days ago, EB Games started removing the Xbox section. They've now removed logos from their website, and EB Games no longer has mention
Yo, Mr. F, you said just the tip. I promise you, you piece of shit.
of Xbox. Sam's Club the other night is clearancing
Yep,
all of their
Nissan
consoles.
even lied to their
Cheap Ass
investors,
Gamer
bro. It is
posted that
crazy.
Xbox consoles clearance sales at Sam's Club. Prices differ depending on region and location. You're talking about $179 to $239 for a Series S, and a Series X for $279.31. That's
Yo,
an
shit is cooked.
absolutely incredible deal, because those consoles increased in price, don't forget, recently. So the
Xbox
2
always
terabyte
lying.
Series
Microsoft
X is
always lying.
$800.
Facts, bro.
I think the 1
They be
terabyte
lying.
is, I don't think it's $499. Let's see what the 1 terabyte was. Yeah, it's $649 over at Best Buy. So over at Best Buy, you can get an Xbox Series X 1 terabyte for $649.99. But over at Sam's Club, you can literally get one for $279.31. That is a ridiculous deal. There's no other way to cut it. It's an absolutely incredible deal if you want.
Bro, it's an incredible deal if Xbox is guaranteed to be around in the near future, my guy. Oh man, Nelly working hard out here, brother. Make sure you get your sleep, dog. Make sure you get your sleep. Judging by my Rex, they want AI slot music. Oh man. 5 years ago, Xbox Series X 1 TB disc was $499. Xbox One, $299. Yep. It's not a good deal if you don't know where the future of Xbox is. As much as it's like, oh, it's so cheap, especially in comparison to everything else. Yeah, but like, there's no guarantee of anything Xbox now, and I think that people's untrust, not even necessarily untrust or distrust, I should say. Yo, what's up, Calby? Everything is cool, brother. And it's not necessarily Xbox's distrust that people have issue with, distrust of Xbox, I should say. It's more so like we are unsure of where the direction is and how bad it's gonna be, and that's what makes it, to me, not worth it. I wouldn't buy one. I can't really speak for myself because I already own an Xbox Series X, but I was under the impression that they were moving towards improving their shit. When I bought a Series X, I didn't buy one day one. I bought one where, Forza Horizon 5 was like right around the corner. Fucking Halo Infinite was also right around the corner. It was like literally at that point where things were about to all hit the Series X. And I was like, okay, let me jump in now. And that was my reasoning for saying, you know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna leave that hoe once a forklift job opens up, but I gotta wait and see, yo. Make the best decisions for you, my guy.
Want to play an Xbox. And then Post Up said, at Sam's Club, the letter C on a price tag indicates that the item has been canceled and will not be restocked. While many shoppers assume it means clearance, the letter signifies that the product is being discontinued, though
Damn.
it is often put on clearance
Crazy.
to sell the remaining stock. This is exactly what happened at Best Buy. They said there was an initiative to clear out the existing stock. Now, all of this happens at a time,
because they don't
and
sell, bro.
I know Althoff doesn't really have a lot to do with the Xbox brand, but there was this story that came out a few days ago where Satya Nadella reshuffles Microsoft's executive team so he has more time to focus on AI. One of those reshufflings
Crazy, bro.
was Althoff. Here are a few key choice words. Microsoft Corp Chief Executive Satya Nadella is delegating some of his more mundane responsibilities to one of his top lieutenants, so he has more time personally to focus on emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence. He's promoting Justin Althoff, pictured below, a 12-year veteran at the company, to the newly created role of CEO of the company's commercial business. In his new position, Althoff, who has spent the last 9 years leading Microsoft's commercial and sales organization, will take charge of the company's engineering, sales, marketing, operations, and finance teams, which account for more than 75% of its total revenue. The 58-year-old CEO is not planning to retire anytime soon, but simply desires to be more involved with efforts to build out the company's data centers and AI technologies, the person said. As a result, Althoff is stepping up to relieve him of responsibilities such as sitting in on meetings and speaking at some events. He joined the company in 2013 after holding senior sales positions at
We hit
Oracle
70
Corp.
likes, let's
I don't
go.
remember ever hearing anything good about Oracle, and was most recently serving as executive vice president and chief commercial officer, responsible for the sales strategy of its commercial business.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Satya fucking said fuck this shit. Kind of says a lot to me. Kind of says like, bro, they ain't taking this shit seriously. They don't see like a huge future in Xbox at all. At all. They do not value that shit. Clearly, from what I'm seeing here, I think that they've already internally given up on Xbox, especially from the console perspective. Now with cloud gaming, obviously that's a big deal for them. They'll stay involved in that, but the traditional sense that gamers value with the console and all that, yeah, they've completely given up on that, 100%. And him being like, yeah, fuck this old school shit, I'm gonna go work on AI. If that doesn't tell you everything that you need to know, I don't know what else to tell you, my guy. If you think there's a future in Xbox after basically him literally telling you that shit, like, yep, fuck this bullshit, this is a waste of my time going to work on AI, I don't know what else to tell you. What's good, Lindo?
Businesses. As part of the new reporting structure, Microsoft Chief Marketing Officer Takeshi Nomoto and the leaders of its sales and operations organizations will now report to Althoff rather than Nadella.
Here's the thing. So, Dictator says, so Satya Nadella is no longer interfering with Xbox. Yes, technically yes, but that's because in their mind there's no future there. If they cared, they would be invested. They no longer see value in Xbox as the way it is right now currently. That's the issue. Whether you think that Nadella abandoning Xbox, no longer interfering with it, you think that's a positive. I mean, if they don't see value in the console market, in the console space, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, he said that could be a big positive because he's the main reason Xbox price increases. Yeah, I don't see that personally. Nadella being involved made Xbox worse, absolutely, because they were trying to see if they can actually make money as it stands. And I don't think that they can. They can't increase what they are. They have peaked. Once a company has seen that this part of their business has peaked and now it's on the decline, I don't think that there's a future. Another way to look at it is Satya realized his decisions were bad. You're talking about a dude. Look, all these people are so fucking like, how do you say it? They're such narcissistic pieces of shit, Devastator. He would rather die than realize that. If his decisions are bad, automatically he will not acknowledge that and say, well, this is broken. My decisions are not working, even though in his mind they're all good decisions, right? Because these people are narcissistic. He's not going to think his decisions were bad. He's not going to accept that maybe he made a mistake. No, it's automatically, well, if my decisions don't work, that means this currently as it stands is broken and it needs to be amended. That's just how these narcissistic pieces, or ultra rich, wealthy, I'm smarter than you motherfuckers think. Sad to say.
This will help to tighten feedback loops between what customers need and how we deliver and support them, Nadella explained. So Tom Warren commented to a now deleted MBG thread that said, Justin Althoff is the CEO of commercial at Microsoft, which has nothing to do with the Xbox.
Lindo, I overslept. And I still need more sleep. Cage, what do you think the fallout will be after squandering $80 billion? Do you think Phil Spencer will be put on the firing squad? I'm sure that they'll put Phil Spencer somewhere else. I don't think that's necessarily. I think that they're going to make profit. Sad to say, right? Right now they're making profit on Game Pass, and they decided to raise the prices on you. It's just that I think that no matter what, they're going to make profit, but it's going to be at a how do you say, like, basically we're all going to suffer for it. They're going to make money either way. That's what they're going to make sure. Whether you like it or not, they don't give a fuck. So yeah.
Xbox division, led by Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer. If you're going to make SHIT
Aaron,
up,
chill
at least
back
make it
with
believable.
that, my guy.
That's because
Chill
it's Dave
back with
Cutler
that, my guy.
making all of the hard calls these days. Someone print this headline. I don't get the joke.
That is
I'm
not
sure
the
it's a joke,
rhetoric
though.
to push here.
But here's the thing. And I don't know about how their business is structured. If Althoff is responsible for sales, let me just read the three things that he's responsible for again. Commercial sales organization. So if he chooses to not sell Xboxes anymore and pull marketing for Xboxes and change their revenue opportunities in terms of sales, if he's able to make those calls, he does not need to oversee what is going on in Xbox. He is just going to take away one of their lifelines, potentially. That's just my theory. I see this personally. I see this as an internal political move at Microsoft so that if they wanted to do something with Xbox, they could make that change. And the big story...
They will make the changes. Guys, honestly, if you're an Xbox person, right? I'm telling you, you're on borrowed time. You're on borrowed time if you like Xbox as it stands from a console perspective. You are 100% on borrowed time. Take from that what you will. I think all consoles are on borrowed time. If I'm being completely fair, I just think that Xbox itself is going to make changes very quickly. Whether you like it or not, they don't care, and you have to be ready for it. You have to be ready for it. And I'm telling you, if you're an Xbox guy or chick, just be prepared to maybe, eat some L's that you don't like because they don't care about you. Now, whatever you do with that information, whatever you think is best for you, you absolutely do what you need to do. But I'm telling you right now, things are changing. And if you like the traditional way that things are, the changes will not be in your favor. However you see that, whatever you choose to do, 100% your choice. But it is important to inform you guys that as it stands, the traditional way of doing things with Xbox console gaming is definitely expect the worst. Expect the worst. Shareholders should also have made a decision to move Satya to see if it improves Xbox sales. I mean, they were unhappy with Xbox sales prior to Satya taking over. I mean, realistically, we could have thought of better ways to improve the Xbox brand, right? Obviously, bringing all of Activision's games to Game Pass, or at least to market to be bought, right? First and foremost, like their classic games would be 100% a huge benefit. I would have bought them. A lot of you guys would have bought them. Devastator here, breaking TTS. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. All right, Devastator, thank you so much for the 5. Next Xbox is a PC hybrid, so they seem to be moving to making PCs rather than consoles, so we'll see what happens after next console, to be honest. And 100% I agree with the first part. They are moving towards, PC. I just don't think that... I think that you have to assume that is the case. It's either going to be PC, cloud, or both. Likely, obviously both really at the end of the day. But the traditional console route, I'm telling you guys, just be prepared for the worst, because I care about you guys and I don't want you to be left, with eating crow or just being left on your ass because Xbox decided to abandon you. I'm excited to see what happens with Xbox. They're never recovering since X1, and doing more of the same isn't even fun to watch. And that's fair too. Xbox is simply a cloud service now. That's where it's going. Again, licensing to get some of the games to Game Pass is a bitch. And it is. That's completely fair. I think that if they were to sell it on more than just, as a Game Pass service thing, that would probably benefit them. Cage, what do you think about... Oh, my bad. I already read that earlier. Is the original Xbox even worth buying? If you want the best version of a lot of, 6th gen games, then yeah. Yeah, because the OG Xbox was more powerful than the PS2. And yeah, I mean, they had some games back in the day that you can't get anywhere else. So I mean, it depends on what you like. Really.
The one that we missed is we do have that conference call date, Wednesday, October 29, 2025. I know it's small, but it's right there. This is on Market Beat. The Q1
My original
2026
Xbox
earnings report.
was on its last
Let's imagine
legs.
what it's going to say, everybody.
Even
it's
back
going to
then.
say probably that Xbox Game Pass is fine. I wonder if they're going to have the data about the price increase and how it either positively or negatively impacted. But there's one thing that I can guarantee, and they've guaranteed every earnings call. Hardware will be down. How do you make a sustainable business if hardware's down, you can't get consoles off the ground, and now your Game Pass market line is suffering also? It's a question Microsoft is going to have to answer for a lot of people, and I'm left wondering what all of this means at the end of the day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know my content.
Yeah, I mean, look, literally, if you are a traditional Xbox console gamer, how could you not assume the worst? I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you because I care, right? Because I do have some traditional console Xbox gamers that watch my channel. You absolutely should assume the worst. And with that, if you just accept it for what it is, shout out to you, bro. But if you're concerned as to the future, you might want to consider some things. Are you getting lip injections? No, never. All right, when I start going gray, I'm not even going to dye my hair. Fuck that. So if you think I'm gonna get lip injections, you're crazy. I still have my OG Xbox. I still have my 360. I still have my Xbox One and my Series X, dude. Duck lips, cage, Jesus. Y'all wildin'. I mean, I think I have like. You know what? We're not even gonna have this conversation. We're not doing this, bro. This is a trap. This is a fucking trap. Yo, I hate you
Type of
guys.
stuff on this channel.
Oh shit, my bad. Oh my god. Alright. We got Gaming Addict in the building. Shout out to Gaming Addict. He says Xbox might be done making consoles. I hate being right. We're gonna give the homie a thumbs up, man. I fucks with Gaming Addict. I like his I like to hear his takes on things because he's the one that he's the Xbox dude that Xbox dudes hate.
Xbox. We talk about rumors, speculation, all types of stuff on this channel because I feel like it's important, man. Doesn't mean anything's real. Doesn't mean anything is true, but I feel like we always have to come together and talk about it.
No, I haven't seen the Mr. Maddie video.
This particular rumor.
Now, Nelly, if it's a good video, we'll watch it Thursday. If it's worth watching, let me know. If it's worth watching, we'll watch it Thursday.
Is wild to even think about. It's pretty easy to believe at this point in the trajectory that's been going on, but in terms of, the news itself, it's kind of crazy. What's going on, you guys?
Shut up, Lindo.
Gaming Addict here. Coming up to another video in Cog's office. We'll be going home soon, and we'll be getting back to the full programming. So, first off, let's talk about it. I have been probably one of the biggest people speaking out against how Xbox has been running, its division for a while now, for about a year and a half. I've gotten a lot of attacks over it, even gotten death threats, which is crazy to even think about. And
bro, it's so crazy to think, bro, because like I said, Gaming Addict has been an Xbox dude. I know he's been transitioning more towards PC gaming, but because he's been heavily concerned with years with what Xbox has been doing and all that stuff. So it's crazy to think that some of his own people been hitting him with the death threats and shit. It's crazy.
Part of the reason that I was so adamant on it is because I don't want to play on PC. I don't want to play on PlayStation. I've always been very clear that I want to play on Xbox because it's my preferred platform. And I, in my mind, was thinking, what benefit does Xbox and Microsoft, mainly Microsoft, have on continuously supporting hardware that they're not supporting anymore, that they're not pushing, that they don't believe in? And to me, once you got rid of exclusives, once you stopped really pushing marketing rights to get your hardware out there, there's only a matter of time before you have these monthly quarter meetings where how much money the Xbox as a hardware is going to be brought up.
Avatar, Jesus.
And I was concerned through longevity and through a long form 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, year and a half, that it would get to the point where they're making more money everywhere else, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to continue supporting the Xbox brand as hardware. Got a lot of backlash for it, rightfully so. I've never been the kind of person to come up here and scream, I know how things going, because I don't. But I will say, from looking at my perspective, I just had a hard time believing that a company that tells you to go play everywhere else, that puts its exclusives everywhere else, cares about what happens with their hardware. I mean, they even had an entire advertisement on Starfield saying, play it everywhere but Xbox, pretty much. It was pretty much the cloud computing thing. You don't need a console. And to me,
he ain't wrong though. He ain't wrong. It's like Xbox has put such little stake in their platform for a long time, but that's why I think it was important to put games elsewhere, because their hardware itself has been such a disinteresting platform altogether since 360, and that's all their own doing. They have squandered all of the goodwill that they had from 360, and since then it's been like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to, sadly, when it comes to the Xbox platforms that have come out since. So that's just what it is. Aaron says the preferred platform shit is just corporal cuck brain shit. Play where you get the best value for the dollar and the best performance. And I get where you're coming from, and to some extent you're right on that. But if you do already, these dudes, they already have the same platform of games available to them that they've collected over the years. So I understand, like, hey, I've been here forever. I have thousands of dollars worth of games on my account. I don't really want to leave. I get that, but I'm also never been one to fall for that either. So that's the thing. That's the thing with some of these dudes. They just don't want to leave because they already, are super invested. So that's what it is. But I understand the whole preferred platform thing too. I mean, shit, I have friends that are still on PlayStation. They won't leave, right? And it sucks because it divides my homies, right? So like a lot of my personal friends, we all met on PS4, right? A lot of my longtime homies that I fuck with heavy, like my ride or die brothers, right? I met a lot of them on the PS4 through fucking Killzone Shadowfall, of all things, right? And we all started off on PS4, and a lot of us started gravitating towards fucking PC. So it's like half of us are now on PC. One of us has went to fucking Xbox. And so like now my group is kind of a little split. But I can understand staying on the platform because it's like, yo, that's where all my homies hang. That's where we chop it up every day. Like I kind of get that sense too. Even though there is now replacements for that. And I prefer those replacements. Like Discord has been such a breath of fresh air for me because I don't have to be concerned with losing what I got on other platforms. Over just talking some shit for fun with homies or talking shit to people that want to be on some fuck shit, right? So there's that too. It's not like Spencer is gonna bust their doors down and steal the games and consoles they already got. Just don't buy into the next whatever. And I absolutely Nissan, and that's where me and a lot of these dudes we disagree. Right? Because if you ain't doing what I want you to do or what I expect of you, yeah, I'm going to fuck elsewhere. That's it. Like I've always been that type of person, but a lot of people are naturally complacent as fuck. That's just what it is. Whether you agree with it or disagree with it, that's just how people are. Not all of them, but that's how a lot of people are. A lot of these console guys sound like they're in toxic relationships and suffer from sunken costs real bad. Yes, but also there's the sense of there's baggage everywhere too. So there's that as well. And then there's dudes that's just afraid of PC.
Even though you're trying to really get into the cloud computing stuff when it comes to gaming, you can still market something effectively without hurting another brand. So why are we here today? Gaff, whatever you guys want to pronounce that. There's an individual in there named Sneakers SO. Now, this dude has accurately did some crazy leaks. Now, there was like, I don't know if it was Reddit or something, but a while ago, there was an individual, and this was the same person, that that accurately predicted and leaked the information on Microsoft going multi-plat. To the point where they were bringing up stuff like games that was supposed to be exclusive are no longer exclusive. Games that was supposed to go this direction are no longer go. Games that was canceled. I saw something where Jason Schreier was agreeing with this dude because those games that was canceled by Activision and Blizzard, this dude he correctly incited that too. So he's got a good track record. Now, would I say he's 100%? Probably not. I don't think anyone's 100%, but I would say this dude's got enough information and he's been accurate enough to at least gander. We're gonna look and see what happens. So let's pop over here and let's read this. So this is what he said. He said this yesterday.
All right,
now I wanted to give a little bit, and they don't
this.
come out, but a lot of the times they do come out and just say it's false, especially a rumor such as this. This dude leaked some crazy.
Yo, I will say this: despite Microsoft being such a huge mega corporation, when the community be having like some information, bro. And I don't know if they're going to continue to be like this, but who knows, like maybe eventually. But when the community got some information and they hold Xbox foot to the fire, usually Xbox be like, all right, y'all got me. That's usually how they be. So I'm interested to see if they're going to end up fessing up to this shit sooner rather than later.
stuff. Now, keep in mind, like I said, this dude has been accurate. So let's go and read this. Without going to too much detail, not long after the last round of layoffs, next one should be in the quarter 126, by the way, and it's going to be just as massive as the last one. Some rumblings out of Xbox coming out that they were a little hard to believe. So first off, we're going to get a huge, massive layoffs, unfortunately, if this person is true, which I guess if we see a massive layoff, it will, you can't believe one without the other side. So, if he gets this massive layoff part right, then maybe people would take the second thing. Because here's the thing, what he's going to say in this, we might not know for a year. We might not know for 2 weeks. They could hold a lot of this stuff in to the very last minute. The ramifications of the COD Game Pass gambit not working out were just starting to get properly measured. But the thing that really stuck out to me was the sudden, really concrete plans for an actual Microsoft Xbox hardware went from being definitive to up in the air, which was really starting giving the thing was meant to be out relatively soon. It was one of those situations where, despite folks being told, hey, we want to pull the trigger on this in 2026, the steps you would need to take to lead up to delivering a new console generation weren't being met. So I'm kind of curious on what he means by this. Does that mean that like the actual people weren't meeting their deadlines and getting stuff out what they were supposed to be doing, or were they not being greenlit to go further in those? I wish he would have been a little bit more, specific on that, because to me, you could read that two different ways. You could read that on internal metrics aren't being met, or you can read on that they weren't being allowed to greenlight certain things. I don't know. We'll have to go into that. Lots of things that were sure things started getting pushed. Right there, probably.
Like for me, the main reason I fuck with Discord, even with Discord's fuck shit, is just that, dude, look, my account can get yeeted, and you know what? At the end of the day, if I lose my Discord, at least I don't lose all the money that I have invested in my games, right? It's not connected to Steam. It's not connected to PlayStation. Like, it's its own thing, right? So that's really my big reason for going. And the reason why I went to Discord, mind you, this is the singular reason I went to Discord, was when PlayStation said you can, on PS5, you can now record people that talk shit to you and report it to PlayStation. Once they said that, I was like, I told my homies, I'm like, look, guys, I fucks with y'all, but we can't be talking shit in the PlayStation party chats no more. Because that used to be our community hub for me and my friends. And even the people that used to hate us, they come talk shit to us. Like, bro, once they said that, it was like, all right, we out. I'm going to Discord. I'm creating a Discord server. Y'all can fuck with me if you want to, but if not, bro, I can't be here no more. Because despite me not fucking with PlayStation anymore, I still have thousands upon thousands of dollars on my account. You think that I'm going to risk that because some butthurt ass bitch reports me to PlayStation and gets me in trouble and my shit fucking, unplayable for either, a week to forever? Like, nah, fuck you. That's why I left.
Actually says that if it's getting pushed, that means it's internally not being greenlit. The Costco retailer pulling Xbox, and apparently they are one of the many that we'll learn about soon, told me all I needed to know. To sum it up, the future of Xbox is software publishing, with a significantly honed-in focus on profitable IPs, COD, WoW, Minecraft, Candy Crush, Forza Horizon, cloud gaming being the home of the Xbox platform, transitioning Game Pass into basically becoming the point of entry for xCloud access, when we'll continue to drive into a price tag higher, by the way. They aren't done there just yet, so they're going to raise the prices again eventually.
Shit.
And releasing their software on any device that has a marketplace and users willing to buy their titles. So pretty much what he's saying here is he's like, look, Microsoft is really leaning more towards being a full-blown third-party publisher. They're really, captivating on big titles such as Call of Duty, WoW, Minecraft, Candy Crush, Forza Horizon, which, there's a lot of other stuff in here.
God,
you can probably
Candy
put
Crush.
the, Elder Scrolls 6 in here. Pretty much what that's screaming to me is these are the games that's profitable. These are the games that make the most money. So it makes more sense to really push these games. One thing I'm kind of worried about is if they do this and they do go more third-party, what happens to smaller studios, those AA's and those big indie studios? I know they bought a lot of these to feed into Game Pass, and if their focus isn't necessarily on Game Pass anymore, but pushing big AAA IPs, or maybe not AAA is the best word to use, but just big IPs in general, what happens to those smaller studios? Maybe that's what the context of what you guys think. Undead Labs, stuff that they would take risks on. I'm kind of curious what happens. Double Fine, that's going to be very interesting. Maybe some OM thing will take up the Xbox name, but given what is clearly a collapse in the favorable mindshare and faith in said brand. I'm not even sure a third-party OEM is going to even want to have an Xbox console by the time Microsoft's done with their reorientating of the division. So I think pretty much what he's saying here is like, look, even if there is some OEM stuff, you know, Asus or someone popping through and, you know, continuously making the stuff past Xbox, maybe they would rebrand it to them. I don't know. I think most likely in those kind of scenarios, Microsoft would probably sell the brand, but I don't know if they'd be willing to like sell IPs. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this. You know, I'm kind of see the thing is when you have a third party person making the hardware, it's going to drive up costs because obviously Asus is going to want to make money. Microsoft's going to want to make money. It's a headache. So I'm kind of curious on if that does go through and it doesn't go through, what does that look like? What does it look like when Asus making an Xbox? You know, Samsung making an Xbox? I don't know. I think those are a lot of variables, and taken from someone that used to work, you know, at a help desk, there's nothing more frustrating than talking to a customer that's calling you over something that has nothing to do with you. So when you call Asus and it's something Microsoft related, you know, they're going to tell you to call Microsoft, and then most likely Microsoft going to tell you to call them because that's what was happening when I worked at my company immediately. For those 2 years. It was constantly one company putting the blame on the other company. Doesn't mean that's what's going to happen here, but I am kind of worried on that. Look, this is the biggest thing I was worried about. Now, I want to point out that they've already made deals with AMD. I don't know if there's like huge ramifications for them canceling that. I don't know if they have to pay like a lot of money. Maybe Microsoft is more willing to put in it, but you know, the new CEO took over, it seems. I don't know if that means Satya got like a low-key demotion or anything like that. I don't know how any of that works. But it's looking like at the very least, someone put the things that they felt like Satya was falling behind in charge over those things. And I guess Microsoft Gaming would be one of those things. My biggest thing here is I'm very worried for the smaller titles. I'm very worried for the majority of the studios that they bought that don't make that kind of money. You know, the majority of games and studios that Microsoft bought does not make COD money, does not make WoW money. You know, and I'm worried.
Yeah, that's the concern. I'm more concerned with like the tiny dev studios, not necessarily like your Obsidians and whatnot. Honestly, Obsidian to me, given what I've seen from them, from Avowed, and now it looks like the Outer Worlds ain't looking too good, guys. I start to care about those companies less, those devs less, because they seem to produce slop now, which is a shame. I mean, shit, I hope Outer Worlds 2 is good, but from everything that I've seen, it went from being a day one to a no buy, especially after Avowed. So, but unfortunately, if you make slop content, 100%, you're probably gonna be on the chopping block because you're wasting money. You're a massive fucking waste, and that is generally concerning. Now, as for really like small tiny dev studios, I mean, it all just depends on how much it takes to run your studio. So I don't know, man. Who knows? Xbox might convert these. It might be a case where Xbox does what PlayStation was doing and have these dev teams weed themselves out, because that low key, that's kind of what PlayStation did. PlayStation let their devs start creating fucking, you know, live service games, and these dev teams kind of weeded themselves out. Maybe Xbox will do the same thing. Like, oh, y'all are making live service slop now, and if it's not successful, guess what? Your studio getting closed. That might be the case, bro. Who knows? That'd be one way to weed these motherfuckers out, and I'm not saying that as a good thing. It's a bad thing, right? Because Xbox has a lot of dev studios that don't specialize in making live service games. So they're naturally going to suffer and probably take a L and be gone. But yeah, I would say don't put anything past them. A reminder that any legacy studio older than 10 years is likely just a skin suit filled with shitty people trying to weekend at Biden's. Oh my God. Yeah, I will say this. All of your favorite 7th gen video game studios that still exist only exist in name alone. Sad realities, my guy.
What happens to those studios when they're not getting that kind of return?
Fable's gonna save the business. Oh my God.
It doesn't even look like the hardware is going to be around anyway. I don't even know if that's true. You know, there's
Yeah,
a lot
Fable's
of things
gonna
that
be
goes on here.
Fucking ugh.
They haven't really
I don't even want to
made
think
any
about it.
kind of statements of
To
any.
be fair, I've never been a big Fable person. I've only played Fable 2. And I thought it was cool for what it was, but yeah, I'm not a Fable. Dude, despite me being a big 360 chick, I was not into like 360 fucking exclusives. I was into 360 for the hard for the price, because we got one relatively early on. The price, and also just the features. It was mostly the features. Software features were fire. The party chatting, meeting new people, the online infrastructure was insane. Yeah, honestly, I was really big into 360 because of the online infrastructure. Mostly that.
Way, shape, or form, and they probably wouldn't talk about something like this, even if it's not true. I don't know. I feel like if the console was going away, if it wasn't going away, and this kind of rumor popped up, it would probably be in Microsoft's best interest to shoot this down. But I don't know exactly if they would or not, because this is something. This is a big move, man. People want Microsoft and Xbox to get out of the gaming division, but it's just like that's not a good thing. Competition's amazing, and if you put it in a position where only PlayStation and Nintendo are really leading things, and they've been leading things for a while, but there was always that third option, even if it was like kind of an illusion option where most people would pick the other ones. It's going to be interesting. This is the biggest thing I was worried about. I wanted to play on the hardware, and in my mind, a company, I always said it, I expect corporations do what corporations do best. Where if it doesn't make them the millions and the billions, we cutting that, and we're gonna put that money towards something else. And
Rip
look like
prototype,
AI is that
yeah.
move. Microsoft's heavily investing into AI, and it's looking like they want that money over there. And part of me was just like, too, it's like, look,
Guarantee
if you're not
big money,
selling the
man.
hardware, and that's the bulk of the business strategy that you can have, from getting people in your ecosystem to buying games, DLCs, battle passes, and getting that 30%, selling subscription services and getting that money too, selling your own games and getting that money. I was just kind of like bamboozled on like how they would make money in the long term, and that's what it's looking like. It's looking like they're gonna pull the plug at this trend. Obviously, Sneaker SO might be wrong, and I think I would like to think that some things he was said here is just him worried about the brand itself too, because as much as I've been saying that I feel like this was a huge possibility, ain't nobody want this to happen. I would like to keep my Xbox long term. Now, obviously, they'll probably support the Xbox Series S and X for the foreseeable future. But as far as having a next gen, it looks like that might be up in the air, man. Put in the comment section below what you guys feel. You feel like this is something that they would actually do, or do you feel like people are
Oh, yeah.
exaggerating this?
No. This is not exaggerated. This is happening. This is absolutely fucking happening, because it's just really greed, bro. These companies are desperate to make more money. Post lockdown. That's really it.
I would say, I want to say 70-30 that is true, but the other part of me thinks it's like 60-40. 60 that it's true, 40 that it's not, because this is a big step, and part of me is curious if Microsoft's willing to just leave this entire industry and go forward with a third party aspect, and maybe they'll make more money doing that.
You think it's
'Cause
happening?
if they can't sell the
100%?
hardware that gets people into the ecosystem, that gets subscription services sold, games sold, and their partners, they make money, then maybe this is something that they have to do to stay relevant and to stay alive in the gaming industry. But anyway, put in the comment section below what you guys feel. I'm very curious to hear your guys' opinion on this.
Yeah, bro. There's no doubt in my mind. The traditional console is dead when it comes to Xbox. Either you're going to be buying a cloud device, or you're going to be buying a PC handheld or PC that has Xbox branding on it. There will be no in between. That way you get the cheap option with the cloud option, and then also there is the the hardware option. But either way, all hail Cass, the welfare goth, short tomboy, furry foot, Fuda size, thigh witch size, Goody, Gooby Goo, lazy grandma, cat lady, emo, girl, boss, foot toe, cougar, fox, hentai, goon queen. Alright, dog. Are we good, bro? Alright, we have 1 hour for funnies. I know, right, Lou Flame? Bro, they be saying all, bro. They be putting all this bullshit on my name, dog. I'm just beyond. It is getting longer. Try to take a deep ass breath after the first fucking half of it. Dude. Alright. Fuck y'all. I hate you guys so much, by the way. I hope that you notice. I hate you all so very much. He trying to summon Alex. I'm about to call the police. I'm about to call the fucking police, my guy. Yo, y'all wildin'. All right. So Devastator posted hyper delirious Minecraft with Jenny IG. I'm scared. I'm very, very, very fucking scared. I'm just saying, guys. Needs to be longer. Oh my god. No. No. Yo, Mr. Hard Chromo, what's up? The last tooth is like Captain America holding the helicopter. No! No! Leave Addict alone, bro. Folks with Addict, man. I'll let him live. Alright, so let's see.
You know, I never played Minecraft before, but I think I really outdone myself with this house. This is possibly the best thing ever made.
Bro, hold up. What is this house? Hold up.
The best thing.
Looks like 2 balls and like the shortest peen ever. Okay, bro. Bro, huh?
Actually,
Huh?
I do mind you using my diamonds. Why don't you go and put those back?
Huh?
What kind of plug would involve a diamond?
What is going on? No. No.
God, I let her in the server.
Devastator, what did you get us into, bro? What did Yo! Ew! Nasty work, bro!
Huh?
My man, LL community.
What the hell are you doing in my house?
But it's true though? Oh my gosh, shut up, Silent Joker.
Okay, so where is it?
Silent Joker, this is not my fault. Not my fault. Her eyes are social distancing. Oh my god.
You know, Jenny, knowing that it's you, I don't think I want to know. Can you please get out of my house?
Yo, for real though.
I said,
Hey, yo, holy shit.
I got that feeling like today gonna be a pretty peaceful and productive day.
Yo, son.
Yeah, well,
Son.
there goes.
This character is white, but their hands are that of a black person. I'm so confused.
the day.
B Psalms, run. Run while you still can.
Jenny, are you high or something? That's a creeper.
Yo, this dude is gay. Like, flat out. He's just gay.
And this is what happens when you spend way too much time Gooning.
Hey, yo. What the fuck? He's transracial? Jesus. I don't even know what to say to that. Man, Devastator, fuck you. Cass, this is Jenny from the Jenny mod. Bruh, I just keep thinking of the song. What is it? Jenny from Down the Block. Don't worry, it's safe. His videos are usually safe. If a bit goodish. Yeah, I could tell it was fun. I mean, usually, like anything that's been uploaded within recent times on YouTube, like most of the time is I can at least play it without being too concerned. Ooh, Alchemy posted one that's interesting. Perfect Cell versus the Terminator. Let's go. You already know I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. From Devil Artemis. Let's go. 3 months ago. Sent to Tony Shorts. Hell yeah. Cat's always getting us into weird stuff. No, y'all like weird stuff. Yo, Binary over on Rumble. What's good with you, fam?
Surrender.
Let's go.
You have no.
It's his Fortnite model. Yes, it's his Fortnite model, baby. Yes, sir. Fortnite own the space, brother. Yo, Terminator has become, oh, that motherfucker from Fortnite. Whether you like it or not, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No choice.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Kermit? T-800, Cell. I'm sorry, fucking who? A T-800! You know, from Terminator? Have you not seen Terminator? Don't you judge me.
Oh man, bro.
Sarah Connor.
Judge him.
Seriously?
Sarah
He just
Connor.
said my name. Do I look like a Sarah to you?
You'll take me
Yes.
to Sarah Connor. Take me to Sarah Connor.
Right, so is he some kind of robot or something? He's a cyborg, Cell. He's from the future. Just like you. Oh, how original.
You are also a cyborg. Did Skynet create you? What series are you? What are your upgrades? What is your mission?
Okay, one question at a time. I'm getting a headache. You know, you should get that checked. Maybe it's a tumor, Cell.
It is not
Oh,
a
no.
tumor.
Oh, yeah?
Oh no! They had to dip into Arnold's catalog of one-liners, bro. He has an insane fucking catalog of one-liners. All right, Thomas.
You know. Do you have X-ray vision?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
How about you go fuck yourself?
That is outside of my mission parameters.
Are you Sarah Connor?
Oh my god. Sella Connor. Yo, B-Sobs. Thank you for the 2, you sick piece of shit.
Okay, can I kill him? I'm kind of over the whole time traveler thing. We already did that with Trunks. So, come on. He's
God
an
damn it.
icon. The face of Hollywood action movies.
Jax has reprogrammed
Yo, that
me. I must complete
music on
my
point,
mission.
though.
Okay, so if you didn't want me to kill him, why did you bring him here? Why else?
Damn.
To see him piss you off. You know what, guy? He's lying. He's actually Sarah Connor. Oh, you bitch!
Yo, he cooked. Let's go. He's Sella Connor.
Terminated.
Yo,
My mission
that's
objective
crazy.
is complete.
I'm sorry, did you just fucking teabag him?
Of course. I'm
Fire.
a Terminator.
Okay, that doesn't
Fire,
explain
yeah,
anything. What the hell does that
yeah.
even mean?
Yeah, he
Hey!
walked away like a gangster, too.
Hey!
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. He walked away like a straight gangster. Nuts. Why they do my boy Kermit that way? Because, I mean, he's up against the Terminator. That's all that needs to be considered, bro. What, Thomas, what is this, bro? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, my guy? What, really? Is this the suit that you want me to have? Thomas sent this. He thought this was funny. I love how they even gave Scooby his 2 chin hairs. That's fucking hilarious. Because Scooby always did have like 2 chin hairs. Thick? Oh my god. Yeah, it was a good video too. Benji sent, let me see. Have you guys been seeing all of these Michael Jackson like AI videos and the dude in the wheelchair? I forget what the fuck his name is. Hawkins? Have you been seeing these insane fucking videos, bro? It has been insane. Absolutely insane. Don't know if you've seen this already. Feel free to delete. I don't think we've seen this one yet. Chocolate. Alright, so from Sexual White Chocolate. Funny or Die. Dennis Quaid's on-set freak out, the full video. Let's see. Stephen Hawkins. There you go.
Dennis Quaid melting down on a set. It's leaked, and Kit, it is epic.
The video is now spreading around the
I've never
world
seen
and
this.
generating headlines.
What the fuck? Keep going. I can't even get a line out until Dopey the Dick starts whispering in your ear.
Just absolutely obliterating everyone that's on set.
This is horse shit. I got these fucking zombies, bunch of pussies staring at me, and this fucking baby.
Did you just join the Christian Bale Club?
I think that was real.
Many are speculating that it could be a Jimmy Kimmel prank.
This seems like the perfect Jimmy Kimmel setup.
Kimmel, come out wherever you are.
Anyway, I watched this a bunch of times last
Jed.
night, and when I woke up this morning, I was being blamed for it. You play 50 pranks, and all of a sudden, people don't trust you anymore.
Oh man. Yeah, Jed. The Discord. So if you want to join the Discord server, you have to become a channel member or be gifted a channel membership. Then you would go to the membership page on my channel, just click the link, and then join the server. I keep. And it doesn't matter what tier channel member you are, if it's a 99 cent or the more expensive tiers, you still get access to the server. It's permanent. So it's just to keep the riffraff out.
Shaken, scene 16, take 1.
But that's where we get Funnies to watch. The Discord members recommend Funnies.
I am telling them absolutely everything I know. I am risking my life here. My children's lives.
Hold it.
I swear.
Just remember, this is your breaking point.
Those two about to
So
crash
let's
the
go
fuck out.
I swear. I am telling them absolutely everything I know. I am risking my life here.
Wait.
My children's lives.
Wait. What, Jack? I don't want to give you a line reading, but I feel like less emphasis on the my.
My.
Yeah. Line would be like, I'm risking the lives of my children. Like that. Let's go again. Looks good.
Yo,
Looks good.
homie just wants to fucking rip off his fro.
I'm gonna tell them everything I know. Absolutely everything.
Oh my god. What is this? What is going on here? No, this is not AI Lou Flame. This is an old video from 10 years ago.
I'm gonna tell them everything that I know. Absolutely everything. I am risking my life. I am risking... What the fuck?
Sorry, Dennis. Let's keep going.
What the fuck? Keep going? I am acting here and this dickhead wanders onto my set. I can't even get a line out and Dopey the Dick here is whispering in your ear and you're not even watching anymore.
Dennis.
Don't you fucking Dennis me. I'm doing my job here. I'm a pro. This is the most unprofessional set I've ever been on. This is horse shit. I've got these zombies over here that I have to look at. I've got a bunch of pussies staring at me. And this fucking baby.
Fuck you, Quaid.
This is garbage.
Dennis.
They made it all true. He's not wilding out. It's all true the whole time.
Dennis, wait. We can talk it out.
Blow me.
Hey, yo.
Sorry. You get grumpy when my hair gets flat.
Yeah, I know, Dennis.
Yo. Hi.
This is a really crazy set.
Yeah, you ever shot a Funny or Die video before?
No. Thanks for letting me calm down.
Of course.
I need some powder.
Hey, dickhead. Get the fuck out!
Don't be the dick.
Whenever you watch the Transformers animation, warning, watch through all the credits and it's pure ADHD.
Oh no. Thank you, Arctic, for the 5. That was a funny video, I'm not gonna lie. Way to turn like a viral moment into like real shit. Oh man, that was good. That was good. I need to watch this Michael Jackson WWF video. I haven't watched this one. I've watched a lot of crazy bro. I've watched multiple times a video of Michael Jackson stealing chicken, among other things. It has been pretty insane. I've been watching fucking Biggie Smalls and Tupac having a WWF rivalry. It's been, dude, AI has taken a very fast step up. It's been insane. All right, let's see what this is.
Every single soul in this building better know this is my house. I run this.
Stomping, clapping, big feet on the floor, purple thunder coming through the door. Hey, hey!
You
No.
think I'm just glittering high notes? Nah, man. Tonight I'm gonna show the whole world I'm more than
No.
a king of pop. I'm the king of getting down and stomping people out. You hear me? When that bell rings, I'm not singing. I'm swinging. I'm a moonwalk all over.
Here comes Michael.
Oh my fucking god, dude! No, what are we doing?
The crowd is losing it.
You see, when I step into this ring, it's like stepping onto a stage. The lights, the
Yo,
rhythm,
son.
the energy, it's all mine. And this Sunday, that big man thinks he's gonna bully me?
Strong word.
What? What? Yo, oh my god.
Comes Michael Jackson sprinting down the ramp, slides under the bottom rope, pops up, running clothesline.
Bruh.
Down goes the big man.
Bruh.
Listen to this place.
What are we doing? What the fuck are we?
Michael Jackson slides under the rope. Bam! Running clothesline.
What the
This
fuck?
ain't no dance tonight. This is war. And this Sunday, inside that ring, I'm gonna open up a can of whoop ass.
I'm fucking done. Oh my god, bro, he did the worm into the ring, bro. Oh my god.
Clothesline. The king of pop just
Oh my god, his face looks insane.
Oh! Every single soul in this building better know this is my house. I run this.
I wanted to see Barney versus Michael Jackson. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When Barney was coming down to the ring, I thought we was in for like match of the year material. That. Yeah, that was crazy, Rick.
AI taking over creator character for games now.
Yo, B-Soms, you ain't lying, dog. It has been insane this past like 2 weeks. Some of the things that I've seen are fucking beyond my comprehension. Let's just put it at that. Literally beyond my comprehension. I don't even know what to say. It has been so wild in some of the best ways possible. Oh my god, dude. I've been loving it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been loving it. Same here. It was amazing. Yo, I watched Prince and Michael Jackson steal some KFC from motherfuckers. It has been wild. I don't even know what to say. All right, so let me see what else we got. All right, let me delete these. I'm deleting the ones that I've already watched so that I don't mistake them next week. Because sometimes I might scroll back more, or at least I'll try to. Some of y'all be recommending some things, and it's like, goddamn. All right, so Thomas, I'm gonna watch. I want to watch. I'm gonna try to watch Arctic's first, and then we'll circle back to yours. Let me see, where are you at, Arctic? Transformers animation, got you. I'm assuming we watched part 1, right? I think we did, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. I know you showed the picture. Never mind, I got 3 shorts for the funnies. Hey, I was there. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, shut up, Lindo. Alright, so we got Transformers Bizarre Bridge Adventure.jpg Part 2 from Mikun. Oh my god. What are we doing here? I see some cheeks. And I see something that looks insertable into those cheeks. But let us continue. Let us hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Oh my god. Holy shit. What the fuck?
That was very, very bad.
Oh no, not the feet. Ew. Ew. Yeah, suffer, bitch. Suffer. Yeah. Yeah, bitch. This is too loud. Holy fuck.
Actually, it's all a matter of perspective.
Don't make a sound.
Yeah, I do think I remember watching part 1. I just didn't know if it was specifically part 1 to this.
Can we
But I do remember another Transformers one that we watched. What the fuck is this? What is going on, bro?
Attack! Get out of here! Decepticons, attack!
Decepticons! Yo, son, blow it all up. Blow it to hell. Bro, it's like in I don't know if you remember the old Star Trek episode where they got attacked by those little fur balls. And then they just took over the ship and they were everywhere.
I'm going to saw through your head!
Brian!
Yeah, Troubles. There you go, Nissan.
Save you!
They're being taken over by their version of Troubles. Oh my god. Yo! Trouble with Troubles, yup.
Hang on to your
Yo, Butch, what up? Appreciate you pulling up, dog. Hey, yo.
I'll take over Optimus. He's my size.
I'm afraid we can't stay.
Let me handle this.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck is going on? What is going on, my guy?
Tron has
It's Goonbots. Oh my god, you were not lying when you said this is for people with ADHD.
Inferno! Anytime, Bumble! All in the line of duty.
Oh my god. Yo. Jesus. Oh my god.
Beautiful spread.
Hey, yo. Hey, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Run. Oh my god, why is Cheat so fat?
Good work, Soundwave.
Utilizing the Energon cubes, I can modify my light cannon into a transport.
Don't tell us about it, just do it.
Nissan says some of y'all are scuffed, but I respect it. Take offense to what? Yo, Butch, are you good, bro? Are you good, bro? You mad because this is for your ADHD brain and you want to support it? Is that what you do?
The pen is mightier than the staff, Soundwave.
I can't help it if you have ADHD, my guy. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Assault! Assault! It's over, bro! Hey, yo! Homie got... Dude, that's insane. That is insane.
Starscream!
Yo, son, that's crazy.
Everybody out and get these Energon cubes out of here before they all...
Oh my god.
Starscream.
I see you are right where you belong, Optimus Prime.
You pay for that, Starscream!
Quiet before I turn you into...
You make me
Oh, shit.
burn, Starscream!
You're disgraceful, Starscream.
Starscream?
Now, climb onto the light
Yo, there's
beam
too much
and we'll be
inappropriate shit
home
going
in
on, bro.
seconds.
There's too much. Hey, yo, what the hell? Stop sucking them off.
Thank you. But we are taking this ride back to Earth. Stand back, Autobots, or I'll blast him into...
Filthy.
We can't risk
What the
Bumblebee.
fuck?
Very wise, Prime.
I want whatever drugs the animator is on.
B-Soms, I think that you will be I think that those drugs will exhaust the fuck out of you and you'll go right to sleep and you'll have some of the best sleep you've ever had. I'm convinced, bro. How does this dude have all this energy to concentrate? This is exhausting just watching it. Holy shit. Acid, maybe.
Aaron!
Yo! Oh my god. Holy shit, bro. He said to watch after the credits. Oh my god.
You little piece of
I'm gonna cut your dick! I'm gonna cut your dick!
Hey, yo.
Get off of me! This isn't the type of welcome I had in mind. Who cares? As long as there aren't any green monsters around. Get this thing off me!
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say, bro. I'm just beyond floored. My good brethren in Christ, this is what you need to entertain you? Yo, Sai, what's good? Pulling out the Xbox? Yo, seemed like it, right? Yeah, we was just going over that earlier. Now we just doing funnies. That was that was the thing, yeah. Yo, Dashy, what's good, my man? We just chilling, bro. What did I come in on? Oh my god. Scooby, you pulled up to some actual legitimate 100% ADHD on steroids. The ADHD is literally on steroids. That's called quality content. Oh my god. I'm exhausted just watching it. Like, how does watching something make you this exhausted? But I'm fucking exhausted watching it. Ooh. X-Men 97 behind the scenes? Oh my god. Fire, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at my man. Perfection. Oh my god, more AI bullshit. I mean, honestly, B-Slums, I don't like AI bullshit either, in all fairness. But I will say this is more entertaining than like the actual bullshit people are making nowadays. Hollywood, whatever have you. It's sad to have to say it, but it really is more entertaining. And that doesn't go for everything and everyone, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying when it comes to comparing it to the so-called entertainers, right? But this makes the X-Men look good pretty much, right? You're not lying. That was an entertaining little clip. All right, let me see. We'll watch. We're gonna watch one of Drewski's, and then we'll watch yours afterwards, Thomas. My bad. I'm just I scrolled all the way up, so I'm like up, further up here, and I don't want to scroll all the way back down. But I got you, dog. All right.
Hey, can
I don't know what this is.
you try this? Okay, what is it? Poison.
Hey, yo, why would you tell him? Oh my god, what a moron.
When is it supposed to kick in? Dunno, I don't even know what it does, really. I just cooked it up a few seconds ago. Well, I certainly feel something happening. What in the sweet damn hell? Wow, I feel Not bad. You do not move. There is something on your face.
I think that's my mouth.
Well, what is it doing?
I have no idea, but it makes me feel like I want to stay on the planet.
Quick, what does this person make you feel?
Sad, but he would want me to move on.
What have I done? Hey, sis, why are you yelling?
Hi.
Oh my god! Look away, Canal, before it's too late! I don't think I can! It's like a train wreck! I can't keep my eyes off it!
I think I want to physically contact you.
Do not hug me!
Oh my god, bro. Making this person actually like shit. It was poison. He truly did drink poison. Nothing beats the 90s X-Smithy. Yeah, facts.
Natural creature! What have you done with Gio? That is him, sis! I think I accidentally invented antidepressants! What are those? I don't know, but I've decided I don't like them!
I heard people I love in distress.
No, Tanjiro, shield your eyes!
Mr. Tomioka, are you? Kiss me, you fool.
Sis? Antidote, I know! Sis? I'm working on it!
Mwah! Call me.
Tanjiro,
Oh
are
my
you?
god.
Don't touch me! I've been assaulted!
Hey, Gio, try this. Okay, what is it?
Poison.
That's crazy, bro. Holy shit. Cass, you need to check out the recent Asmongold clip. Hassan has been using a shock collar on his fucking dog. Send this fucker to jail. For real? Like we're talking about on camera? I know some people use shock collars on their dogs, and it doesn't happen in my household, but, you know, I don't like the idea of it, but it is a training method, sad to say. Is it, like, what's the context? Yes, on camera. Is he... Let me see. Hold on. Let me watch. Thomas wanted me to watch his video. We'll watch that, and then I'll look into that a little bit. All right, so this is all right, so we're not gonna be able to watch the whole thing, Thomas, because it is a little bit long, but we'll watch a few minutes of it. Argo being rude to Anne Mari went to air, not outtakes. Oh shit. So this is 90s Aussie TV. Oh man.
So I can write back.
And they've done these now. These are like little stencil things. You might have done this with a coin and a 20-cent piece. You know how you rub it and it comes. Can you see that?
Oh, it looks like a stencil of an Anne Marie doll.
Oh, stop it! All right. So there you go. Now the letter.
But that one's been distorted. That one's got hips.
Oh, Agro, look. Excuse me.
Is someone talking?
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
That. Enough.
Okay.
All right. Otherwise, you know what happens when you get naughty, don't you?
Yes, the ratings go up.
Oh no.
What happens when you misbehave?
The ratings go through the roof.
What?
Yo, he was on to that shit back in the 90s, bro.
What else happens when you misbehave?
The show gets the flick and Disney takes over.
No. What else happens when you're naughty?
I don't know what.
She is
You
pretty.
get a
Yes.
smack.
Oh, there's no need to be so mad about
No,
things.
man, he was right, and maybe he likes that. I mean, shit. Don't stop.
Come down here. I'll do it. Come here.
She's threatening him with a good time.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know.
You getting a refill?
Hey, yo, what? Yo. What? Oh shit! This is. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
This is a crazy sex position. No! No! She got the strap? That's crazy. Wait, what? Did he shit himself? Hey, yo!
Get off!
Yo, why does it sound like he shit himself? The full Nelson? Yo!
Just don't panic. It's
That's
all right.
crazy,
Now listen,
my God.
This is how Smith.
Alright, we'll watch one more skit.
Competition, and this is what you do. You put the little doobie whackers in your ears, like so. Ow, ow, and sorry, I can't hear you. What are you saying? You want some more chips? You want some chips? I can't give you any chips.
turn
Alright,
it
then
up
you
a
put the things in there. And you go like this and like,
Swear you can't hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Anal Nelson? Oh, man.
Weeks.
Yeah, well, that's nearly Christmas time. Can you believe it?
Oh, I wonder what I'm getting at Christmas.
What would you like? You'll have to write a big letter to Santa.
A new show?
A new show.
A new
Okay,
show,
what else?
damn.
What else would you like? How about we get you some new hands?
Yeah, could I have some new hands for Christmas?
New hands for Christmas?
Yeah.
What would
And if I get some new hands, you can get a new body.
Good technique is crazy. Hey, yo, god damn. Yo, that's a crazy roast, my guy.
I love it. We used to do at school the gymnastics, the ribbons.
Yeah.
But I used to get all tangled up.
But you used to wear little tilly togs and do that.
Yep.
That would have been a sight.
Pink ones.
And the winner is a piece of spaghetti with leotards on.
I am going to have a good day. And tomorrow we might show you something very exciting that Agro's got new coming out, okay?
Oh, I don't think so.
Why not?
Oh, you know what it's
It sounds like when she says egg roll, it sounds like egg roll.
like.
I'm going to go and have some of it now. You can eat it. There's a hint for you. All right? Do you want some?
No, thanks.
Oh, don't you like it?
It'll make you regular.
Agro, that is enough for it.
Oh my god. So apparently this is like a show from the 90s from Australia. So here's the video if you do want to check it out. I do leave it up. I do purposely show the title and where it's coming from so that if you guys want to reference it or watch it on your own time, you also can too.
PSA. The Jets are 0-5.
Yep.
Other teams have one win like Dolphins,
Yep.
Raiders, Ravens, Browns, Titans, Giants, Saints. But the Jets are the only 0-5 team left.
You know what's crazy, Arctic? I'm the only one not surprised by this. I've been telling everybody for the longest the Jets are a cursed team. All right, I'm left. Being a Jets fan is indentured servitude. My only hope. I got you, Demon. We're gonna watch it right now. But my only hope is that they will no longer exist as a franchise so I could be free of this fucking curse. I feel bad for the head coach. Homie, dude, people don't realize this. He was one of the best cornerbacks the Jets ever had. He's a great and now it's like, bro, you brought this dude to coach this cursed ass team and just ruin his entire fucking legacy. You pieces of shit, man. Fucking sad. All right, so I know no context of this whole situation in which regarding Hassan and Dog. I don't know what's going on other than the really basic things you guys told me in chat. So we're going to see what's up.
Hassan reaching for something in
I don't know what's going on. So this is from Asmongold Clips. What in the actual fuck? Let's see.
Hassan reaching for something and seemingly shocking his dog to keep her in camera view.
But it is emblematic of all of
What?
America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Bro.
Jesus Christ.
No, dude, that's crazy. Why the fuck would you do that? Oh my god. Like, I don't even know what to say. Bro, I mean, like, look, I'm not really into the whole shot collar training thing, right? I'd rather my dog, you know, I had a dog, right? She definitely wasn't well trained, right? She knew how to sit and where to go potty, right? But that was many years ago. But I personally wouldn't engage in the shot collar training, but like literally using shot collar in order to keep the dog on camera for like what is the purpose of this? To make his stream look more, I don't know, humble or like, you know, like likable? That's fucking insane. Like, you literally, like, you could just leave the bed there, whatever. I don't even know what the dog is laying on, but leave the bed there and let the dog come and go as she pleases. Now, you literally just did the absolute opposite of anything you were hoping to do. You were hoping to look more positive, to make your stream look more, I don't know, appealing, cute. You literally did the opposite times 1,000 just now. Like, you are such a Dude, people do not look. Say what you will about anybody that like regards to, you know, death threats and people in Charlie Kirk, whatever. The lack of appeal toward human life is within question. But people care more about animals more than they care about people. This is the worst thing you could have done if you wanted like good publicity or to be in good visual view. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to see this, Mikey. But I also appreciate you chilling back because I get it. That's fucking awful.
Guys, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
I think her collar's too tight.
Yeah, well, it's here we get.
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
It's a 95% chance it's a shock collar. Holy shit. Hassan stating.
Yeah, don't shock collars need to be on like a little tighter than like a regular collar? That's probably why it's like, yeah, it's likely a shock collar. And then you hear that bullshit going on in the background when he went off, you know, did what he did. That's crazy. You know, I love animals. Absolutely. We love animals more than we love people. I mean, that's kind of our modern society. This is the worst thing you could ever fucking done.
He owns and uses shock collars.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar. I have it still. I bought it. They are incredibly effective.
That's not, sorry, it's not a good clip. I'll say that.
Guys, 99%. 99%.
This is why XQC is so sure it's a shock collar.
It beeps. It beeps.
Association with Israel. So all this does is
it beep.
Yeah.
Beep.
What else could it possibly be?
This is probably an AirTag. I'm going to assume. But see, there's a little bump there.
Which country shock collars for dogs banned in? Because people said like it's banned in your country. So they're banned in several countries. They're banned in England. They're banned in Finland. They're banned in Denmark, in Austria, in Germany, in Netherlands, in Norway, in Sweden. And holy shit.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Bro, what else could it possibly be that made the dog fucking yelp? Like, dude, it's so fucking infuriating to watch, bro. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, and the most disgusting thing, it's all for the internet. Like, it's not even to train your dog. It's none of that, right? Like, and like I said, I personally don't like the idea of shock collars, but like some people use them to train animals. I don't like that, but this is just for the sake of literally just being a fucking piece of shit. This is all for optics. Like, that's the most disgusting thing about it. It's literally just for optics, and he's fucking shocking his dog. What a fucking piece of shit, bro. It's... I don't know, bro. That's so awful. It's so disgusting. I'm not... I don't even know what to say, bro. It's just so... It's so gross. It's so icky. Like, you have to be... Like, how could you be a good person? You know what I mean? Like, how could to do that? Like, you know, fucking Ziggy, my cat. Bro, most of the time he runs away. He doesn't want to be on camera. I let him rock, right? If I catch him, I catch him. But, bro, I let Ziggy do whatever the hell he wants to do. I'm not here to fucking, you know, like, if he wants to come on the camera, he just pulled up, right? He just pulled up to me, right? If he wants to be on camera, we let him be on camera, but we never gonna hurt little man, right? For nobody, right? We love little man. Right, Ziggy? Yeah, that's so sad. Like, honestly, more than anything else, it's infuriating, obviously. Ziggy feels annoyed. Yes, he does. He does. But, you know, like, it's such an awful thing to do to an animal just for optics sake, right? I don't know. Honestly, if forget like how his takes. dude, if people don't hate Hassan yet, this is really gonna be the worst of it. This will likely be the worst pushback Hassan ever gets. Crazy to say, right? But true and deserved. Aaron says, and Aaron brings up the perfect way of saying it, because I don't even know how to say it. It's, honestly, it caught me off guard, this whole thing. But Aaron says it perfectly. Says training a dog to stay in place is one thing, but a dog is not set dressing. Exactly. Exactly the point, man. Demon says, sorry I had to see a cast, but I had to share it since you and the Bigot cast are the best for news. We love you and keep up the hard work. Now, I appreciate you sharing this with me. It does hurt to see. It's sad to see. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys bringing me the news, right? Because I'm not saying I cover news, but we talk about, current events, and we have real honest conversations about it. It's not necessarily about me bringing you guys the news. You guys bring me the news, and then we have the real talk, right? Sometimes I bring you guys the news. It's like a back and forth, right? We keep each other informed and updated. So I appreciate that, Demon. Thank you. It's a life. Makes me question if he's been doing this for a while. Is this something like recent that he's been trying to use his dog as fucking set dressing? Because I haven't seen that lately. We are a strong community. Absolutely. We work together, right? We work together to have good and also fun, honest conversation. And that's why I thank you guys all the time, because like you guys bring me so much like things to react to. It's a back and forth, right? He's had the collar for ages. I mean, like to me, I like I said, I understand the idea of training your dog and how you do it. There's different ways of doing it. Obviously, I don't necessarily like shock collar method. I wouldn't use that personally, but I kind of understand because there's different, from what I know, there's different settings for shock collar stuff. Clearly he has it on a very high setting because it literally fucking made the dog yelp. Obviously, if someone that's being reasonable is using a shock collar to train their dog, they're not going to set the settings that high. It like literally, usually when you're shock collar training a dog, it's mostly to kind of like just surprise them, right? When you usually use like a lower setting, that's all you need to use. It becomes actual abuse when you go like really fucking high up there. And some of you may not agree with what I'm saying entirely, and I feel that because personally I wouldn't use a shock collar because I don't believe in that shit. I've always been the one to have an untrained dog in my house, and whatever, fuck it. Right? Most of the time, they just know how to sit and stay and know where to go to the bathroom, and that's about it. Right? That's about it. I'd rather have an untrained dog than generally an untrained dog than one that put them through shock collar training. I couldn't do it personally, but there's no way this is new. His audience would be on his ass. Animals activate the crazy folks. Yeah. Animals should be free, period. I hope you and the cast will cover this one day. I mean, either way, it's getting out there. It's making the rounds. Asmongold has covered it, so it's definitely making the rounds. But shock collars aren't supposed to literally shock the dog. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Gray Fox. You know, once again, you guys are doing a better job at explaining it to me. But they're meant to discourage bad behavior or to establish boundaries without fences. It's supposed to be not much harder than a leash tug. Yeah, exactly. Like a shock collar, like people think that it's deliberately like used to be like how Hassan is using it, where the dog is yelping and in pain. No, like it's supposed to more so surprise the dog. You're supposed to put a really low setting to kind of surprise them into not doing what they're doing. And that's really as far as it's supposed to go, even though I personally don't like that idea at all. Scooby says, look up, are shock collars legal in the US? I got the result. Are shock collars legal to use on women? Oh my God. On women? That's insane. It's more so to give a direct message not to do something bad. Exactly. To to surprise them into stopping what they're doing. Absolutely, yeah. So, yeah, the way he's using it is abusive. It's fairly clear to see it's absolutely abusive how he's using this shock collar on this poor dog that isn't even doing anything bad. They're just looking to move around. They don't want to sit there, and that's completely fine, right? I mean, the dog is not doing anything bad. They're not barking. They're not acting out. They're not misbehaving. Like, come on, dog. Why the fuck would you shock the shit out of the dog for literally getting up? Like, you have to be a fucking piece of shit for that. Fucking nasty,
well,
bro.
Yeah. It's not a
Fucking ridiculous, bro. Dude, I don't know what to say other than I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not, sadly. The human race is cooked, y'all. I don't know what else to say, bro. That's so sick. I'm sad to have to end it on a bad note. I'm sorry about that, guys. I usually try not to. But we do gotta take it down. We do gotta take it down. Even Twitch execs not gonna like this. Bro, I don't know what to expect from them. Blue Flame, thank you so much for hanging out, brother. Not many know, but Hassan's mother and father are cousins. Oh my god, are you for real? Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh man. They changed. Alright, edit. They changed kind of how like the YouTube is working lately. Alright, I found it. Alright, we gotta figure out who to raid right now. Let's figure out who to raid. Let me see. Yeah, I'm sorry to have to leave it on a bad note. You guys know I don't like to. For anyone wondering, this is my preferred channel, American Standard Dog Training on YouTube. Okay. Okay, that's definitely interesting. I think it's... Who's live right now? Alright, so we're gonna raid Hypno. Because it seems like he's talking more about this. If you guys want to, you know, really get into more of the conversation, we kind of just looked at this toward the end of the stream. Hey, love you too, Demon Man. Take care of yourself. It is sad. This is fucking crazy, bro. Like, you could have really bad political ideologies and shit, but leave the fucking dogs alone. Cast ruining our night and our mothers. Oh my god. That sounds insane. Guys, if you haven't, please do hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitter, Cult Classic Cage. If you want to continue the conversation, consider becoming a channel member. Any tier gets you instant access to the Discord and dope-ass emotes for the live stream. We will be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. EST. I will not be late. All right, I'm sorry that I was late tonight. I literally slept in. I woke up at 7 on the dot. It was almost like I knew that the stream was supposed to be live in the back of my mind. I just forgot to set a fucking, like, alarm. So I really apologize for that. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. But I got to go ahead to work. So I'm be up all night. But I'll catch y'all later, man. Much love to y'all. Peace. We gonna raid Hypnotic. Let him know who sent you. And I'll see you guys on Thursday, man. Peace out.